We always ready for the smoky herb, Venom and Smoke podcast.
Yo, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday for our sports show. We gonna bring on. We got two of the four. We got two more of the four where we have. I see OJ join. All right, we got all three other four here now. So let's roll with the nefarious one. He's here today.
Good evening. Before we get started, yesterday, and when I'm going to talk about the last hour, was great. And for those who didn't watch, go watch the last hour of yesterday's show. Just putting it out there.
And it might get started the same way today.
And we'll do it again. That's not a problem.
I seen some shit that pissed me off when I got.
Oh shit! I know what you're talking. I already know, bro. I know.
And then there's the diabolical hater.
This fucking cat.
This fucking dude here.
This fucking guy.
I fucked around and put him on a fucking shirt. Fuck what I thinking.
Now your sales are gonna go.
They might think. Oh man. But like I say, we did yesterday, we do the little silence for the shooting that happened. And I'm doing it this way because it's kind of something that has to deal with that. We're going to talk about first, but just give them their respect. All right, man. I'm really getting tired of doing that, man. Like I'm really getting tired of doing that shit. But what got me fired up, and I'm gonna lead up with is Jason Whitlock's fucking insensitive comments.
He was a fucking moron to begin with.
Son, like he took two big problems and he merged them into one, and I'm like, that one has nothing to do with the other at all. And it's like, I'm gonna read the comment. I'm gonna go to it because I retweeted the shit last night from the
Yes, you did.
It pissed me off so fucking much. And I'm like,
okay, good, because I don't know what you got. I didn't know what he said.
Oh boy.
Yep, sure did. I was talking to my wife. I'm sorry.
What's up, wifey?
I ate roast chicken, so she gonna kick my ass.
You ate her piece of chicken?
Yeah, I ate all the chicken.
Uh-oh.
I was starving. Fuck.
I see. Round two.
All right, man. So let me get back serious because this is fucked up. He talking about I'm not defending the actions of the officer, but we demonize law enforcement to the point that there are far fewer risks for being a hero. For taking risks. When your culture makes George Floyd the hero, real heroes stand down. Cultural rot has consequences.
One does not have anything to do with the other.
They both are pretty fucked up. I seen
I agree with that. But
I put it this way. These brave cops, I seen a brave cop stand on a motherfucking deck for 9 minutes.
No question about that, but you it's kind of apples and oranges. How are you going to compare
And I'm going to say, well, his brave ass and see if his brave ass would have ran in there. Fuck no. It was a bunch of cowards who were out there scared to get for their own life. That's what the fuck happened.
Nah, from what I hear, the cops that were on the scene got their kids out of the school.
Yes,
True.
that's what everybody
That's a fact.
It's
And
college.
then stopped everybody else from going to get their kids.
Facts.
Yes, cowards.
Yes.
The one thing about, I mean, not with Jason Whitlock, but with the situation that I found out today, one of the elementary school kids, and it sucks that you have to learn this at such a young age. One of the elementary school kids covered herself up with one of her classmates' blood and
True.
faked being dead
That's
so
smart.
she wouldn't get killed.
survival skill.
But
smart on
that's
her.
what you have to learn being in elementary school. When I was in elementary school, we fucking learn tic-tac-toe, red light,
Football.
green light, not grab the blood from the nearest person and smear it on your body and make it like you're dead.
This is what pissed me off. It's just like you just wanted to take a shot at BLM. Whether you agree with BLM or not, man. You saying this shit because it's kids. This is no excuse. Them cops should have went in their head first. It's fucking kids. And it was in this report there was multiple 911 calls telling them, hey, this dude is shooting up the fucking school.
There was a 911 call from the actual classroom, and it said, and the student, rest in peace, she said, "Bring the cops now."
Yes, and it's an hour. You can't justify an hour. And Whitlock ass, he always, like, if I saw Jason Whitlock on the street, I'm going to jail. I'm gonna swing on that motherfucker. I always wanted to swing on him before, but this comment here, I'm gonna swing on that motherfucker when I see him. That's what else is gonna happen.
With a comment like that, you don't swing with a fist, you smack him like a bitch.
Yeah, you slap him open-handed.
Yeah, open-handed and be like, and then let him know about himself.
That's a Will Smith slap right there.
Kids, man. I don't give a shit about your stance about Black Lives Matter. I don't give a shit. You're a black person as yourself, and you trying to go against Black Lives Matter. But these are kids. Like we said yesterday, your fucking party line don't fucking matter when it comes to kids.
No.
It don't fucking matter. Fuck that. Nobody gives a shit about that. We're talking about what happened with these kids. If you're a cop and you're scared, you don't need to be a cop.
Absolutely not.
There's certain jobs that you can't be scared. Mine is one of them. I work in a psych ward. If you're scared, don't do that fucking job. If you're scared to be a cop, don't do that fucking job because it's part of the jobs you gotta fucking do that you don't want to do.
Exactly. I'm a veteran, and don't tell me if the time came, charge, head first, and no hesitation, go.
Imagine you being in a war, and the motherfucker say, "You know what? I'm scared to shoot." They shoot at us, but I'm scared to shoot.
Fuck that shit. I'm taking that motherfucker out. Get the fuck out of my way, dude. Then put me on that line of sight. I got no problem doing that.
I'm just saying, Jason Whitlock, you trying to say because people say, hey, standing on somebody's neck for 9 minutes is fucked up, and that made them scared to jump in. You should have stood on that motherfucking neck for 10. He shot kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
The time for y'all to use excessive force. They don't. That's what pisses me off. The time to use excessive force. Y'all don't use excessive force. But let that man had a pack of cigarettes and went through the back door. They probably would have beat the shit out the dude.
I saw in one of the reports, I saw a guy, one of the commentators say, it might have been on Sports Center or on one of those sports shows. He said that you had every opportunity. It was a minority with a weapon.
Yes.
And you could have did exactly what you guys have been doing the whole time.
And everybody would have cheered you for it.
Yep.
Yes. You would have been a martyr, if you will.
Yeah, folks, like someone who is paid the bill.
Exactly, Will.
No, and don't want to leave the ground floor. Exactly. It's like this.
Will, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you, Will. You said he's gonna join us, man. Again.
Good.
Thank you, Will.
Thank
What's up, Will?
I'm just saying, like you said, Jay, the perfect opportunity. A minority with a gun.
Every other time, they're killing minorities without weapons.
Yes.
This was the perfect opportunity.
This is for all you blue line, the Blue Lives Matter crowd. This is the time. This was y'all time. This was y'all time to say, hey, this is why we play the police what we do. This was y'all time. It was their time to shine. They could have went in there guns blazing, killed dude before he did more damage. No, they did. They showed us what us black people been saying for a while. They're a bunch of cowards. We've been fucking saying that shit.
And do not tell me you were waiting for a tactical force when they were.
Let me tell you something. If I'm a father or a parent of one of those kids, ain't no cop stopping me from going in there and saving my kid.
Night, brother.
Yeah.
Especially in a state where it's legal to carry your gun.
Fuck that. I'd have shot that cop. I took my consequences. I'd have shot that cop and then got the fuck out the way.
Exactly.
Like, you get the fuck out the
officer,
way.
give me your weapons. Give me any weapons. Give me some bullets. I'll go. Fuck you.
Let me tell you something. Texas is an open carry state. Everybody and their mother carries.
Damn toe. I don't care if this get me in trouble. That was me. Mine was in that building. I shot that cop at his toe, and I'd have got my ass in there, and I'd have saved my fucking kid.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I would have did what the cops didn't want to do.
Listen, I would have took that fucking that rap. They could have locked me up for assault the police officer, but you not gonna lie. I'm not going in there and letting kids die.
You would have never gotten convicted.
Yeah, exactly.
Of if you would have, let's say, punched the cop in the face and took his gun, they would have never convicted you if you would have went in there and saved. There would have been no deaths.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They had a chance to go in there and save all those lives, and they didn't.
They read the thing. The teacher propped the back door open for some reason, and he snuck through the back door. That's how he got in. They finding out. That's how he got in. It was a secure building, but the teacher, you know how teachers do, go to call for something, prop the door open, and he so happened to fucking, he crashed his car. So he so happened to fucking go into school through the back door. So, they called the police on him first because he fired at people before he got to the school, and they said there's a guy with a backpack with a gun. And then the fucking security guards at the school stopped the teacher instead of the dude because they thought that was him. It was a major fuck up all around.
And once again, it was the grandmother who originally called the cops after he shot her.
Yes, it was a border patrolman because the border patrol say, fuck that, we got to get them kids out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, did exactly what any parent would have did.
Exactly, or any police officer should have done.
Supposed to do. This is the thing. You're a cop. And Jason Whitlocks, I want you to hear this. They are cops. Their job is to preserve life.
Protect and serve.
Protect and preserve.
My pops was one. He's one. He told me about it. Their job is to preserve life quickly. This shit, you can't wait an hour to go in there in the school shooting when you're there. It's 7, 8 of y'all against one gunman. So that's let me know that gun is so fucking powerful that y'all scared to go in there. They don't need to be having that shit on the street.
Absolutely.
That's what I can tell you right now, Jason Whitlock. This ain't got nothing to do with George Floyd. Jason Whitlock, this here is a gun problem here, obviously, because the police are scared to go head to head with AR-15. So that means their guns can't stop his gun. 8 guns. 8 guns can't stop one. So that let me know that's a powerful fucking gun. So what we do? So what we do here, like we said last night, what we do here, we should ban those type guns to get down people's hands. You should have some type of special license to carry that fucking gun.
I think it should be a separate license to carry a gun like that. 1, 2, I don't think at 18 years old, if you can't buy a beer, you shouldn't be able to buy maybe a rifle to go hunting, but not no semi-automatic assault rifle.
The only problem with that argument is that you got 18-year-olds serving in the military.
Okay, that's perfectly fine, but that's under, they're under supervision.
Yes, I completely agree.
They're not running to a school.
No, absolutely.
And shooting people out,
But that's what some people will say. You got kids doing basic training right now. But once again, Jason, I agree completely with what you just said.
But they're not carrying AR-15s in the military.
I agree.
They got M16s.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, you as the military is y'all control supervision. It's a controlled environment. So I give an 18-year-old that gun in a controlled environment because if I know he go crazy, he ain't making it out that environment.
Hell no.
If he went on, I think people don't go army bases too much because you go on the army base, that's basically suicide.
Yeah,
you go on the army base with a fucking AR-15, you're not making it past the gate.
You're not getting out. You're not getting into the fucking gate.
So that's the argument. Is like this. It's like, okay, y'all want to take the shit away. Well, make it so hard that he can't get it. How about you make a special license for that particular gun? You have to be in a field that needs that gun.
Or once again, a background check. Well,
he would have passed the background check. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know he would have, but it's just
so it's like the background checks is not enough.
No, no, absolutely not. No,
you got to have a special license. Why do you need this gun? I need to know why you need this motherfucker.
And I don't want to hear home protection. No,
protection.
Not for home protection.
No.
You need a pistol or shotgun or a hunting rifle for that shit. You don't need nothing else for home protection. In the Constitution, AR-15s wasn't here. They wasn't talking about AR-15s, talking about right to bear arms. You don't have the right to bear that fucking arms. They had a musket that they fucking had to reload.
Hold on, did I put enough gunpowder in that bitch?
Like they shoot one time and take them 5 minutes to reload that bitch. So that's what they're talking about. So like a lot of people want to talk about the Constitution. I'm like, they were talking about different weapons then, man. They weren't talking about these weapons here.
In New York State, for you to have one of those weapons for an AR-15, the clip, which holds, I think it's 4 bullets, needs to be welded on the gun. And you load the gun from the side where it dispels the shell when you shoot it. So this way you can only get 4 shells in, because they got banana clips that hold 30, 40, and 60, and they have one of these things they call the barrel. It's like a circle thing. And you fill that up, and that holds like 300.
Oh, you're talking like a Tommy gun deal.
300. They got one that's 100 rounds, 30 rounds, 100 rounds, and that barrel is 300 rounds.
Yes, 300 rounds. So there's no reason living in the United States, unless you're in the military, do you need that many bullets?
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more.
Especially when you can't even go hunting with the AR-15. The only thing you can do with AR-15 is shoot targets.
I agree with you fully.
And Will, you're right.
It's like if you cannot, if you're incapable of a proper discussion and making and planning, they fuck that shit up. And Jason Whitlock says, I want to say, you want to deflect. I hate when motherfucker. I have a psychology degree. A motherfucker want to deflect and try to be like, you know what? Because if we'd have made the police heroes when a motherfucker was standing on another motherfucker for 9 minutes, they would have ran in there and they would have saved them children. That's deflecting the blame off the people. Them fucking cops were cowards. All of them.
Not even that. If you think about it, George Floyd was handcuffed.
Yes.
And you're trying to say that if they would have made them heroes, no. Yes. A hero would have been going into that building, even if you got shot.
Yes.
Yes.
They know, like you said, they know that a lot of those AR-15s will pierce bulletproof vests.
Yes. That's why they wasn't going in there.
No, because probably that police force has shitty gear.
Or shitty training. That too.
Oh, that too. They need to be trained. Everybody who was out there need to be fired. That's one.
Fired and arrested. They need to be arrested.
Police should have military training.
The same, once again,
their minimum is fired.
Once again, the same way they charged a security guard over in Parkland for not going in immediately. He was charged and convicted. All those police officers, all of them, they should be fucking convicted.
Yes.
They should go to jail.
I think that there should be some type of charges going against every cop that was standing outside of that elementary school.
And your chief of police, get the fuck out, dude. I want to hear you.
Look, let's get rid of that whole the police department.
Absolutely.
Get some new people in there.
He was having a news conference. He was having a press conference, and I'm turning to Mrs. V like, I don't even want to hear this fucking guy. You got nothing. You got nothing to say to me, dude. You allow children to fucking.
With some of the people that have made comments like the governor.
He needs to shut the fuck up too, I might add.
He's another one that needs to be taken out.
And when he's taken out, he means out of office. Not
he means
yes.
He means not to be elected.
You should run him over with a food truck, because then you get banned from Facebook for fucking 3 days and 40 days and 40 nights.
Nah, Anthony, it wasn't
40
minutes.
It was an hour.
It was an hour. Anthony.
It was an hour.
Add 20 more minutes to that, buddy.
Lon, let me tell you something. Like I said, if I lived in that town and Jason Jr. was in that school, there's no cop that would have stopped me from going in there.
Absolutely.
It'd have been.
And a lot of people are afraid of the police, because if they would have tried to buzz by the cops are more liable to shoot that person instead of shooting the person they need to shoot.
Look, I don't care if this get me banned or whatever. It'd have been 8 dead cops if they tried to stop my ass from getting to that building.
Damn right.
Because you don't understand. It's like, you got to realize my kid is in there, and you want me to stand by and wait, and y'all not doing nothing, and I'm keep hearing shots.
All I'm gonna say
is on for an hour before somebody ran in that motherfucker.
You saw the video I sent you on Instagram last night. That shit broke my heart. The dude lived right across the street from the school.
He tried to run in.
Yeah. And they stopped his ass. There would have been no stopping me. I would have went in, since Texas, I like guns. So if Texas would, if I lived in Texas, I'd have an arsenal, and I would have went into my house, and I would have been click, click, click. I would have loaded up like John Wayne, and I would have went up in there.
Yeah, there's a video of the high school student that mentioned that the shooter was not bullied, but rather he tried to bully, and his bullying was ignored.
Facts, Will.
Out of the false narrative that's been what his daddy trying to say. Oh, because of COVID regulations, motherfucker. You live in Texas. Texas and Florida never had COVID fucking regulations. Them motherfuckers been partying since COVID-19 came out. They ain't had regulation.
At the height of COVID, you can go to Miami Beach and party your ass off.
Fuck that dad and fuck that mom for talking about actual forgiveness for her son. You ain't get no forgiveness for that.
I saw that today with the mama in tears. I'm like, fuck you. I'll see you in hell.
Like, look, I didn't raise that. I didn't raise him to be like that. So he got what he got, and that is no reflection on my family. That should have been the what she said right there. For ask forgiveness, somebody gonna forgive you for killing 18 kids and 2 teachers.
They need to take care of him like they used to take care of the people back in the Wild West. They need to hang his ass, shoot him while he's hanging.
Well, unfortunately, he's dead now. He's dead now.
You're going overkill. Shit.
Nah,
I'll tell you what,
he took 18 lives.
They should do that to that punk.
He's not gonna feel what we're doing after that.
But they should do that. They should do that to that punk in Parkland right now, because he's alive and kicking.
They should do it to that punk in Buffalo.
Yeah,
he's alive and kicking. Yes.
Soon you'll see people starting to put him on a pedestal.
That would have took me out too.
Yes, well, he died with a broken heart.
Motherfucker went there and shot her. And look, thank God that dude died, because if he wasn't dead, I was gonna kill that motherfucker and then probably die of a heart attack after killing that motherfucker.
Once again, talking about last night, it's a damn shame that those 2 teachers did more to save those kids than the fucking police.
Yep. And this is why NWA and black people for the longest been saying fuck the police. That's what we've been saying, this shit. We've been saying it. And y'all front and center. And they tried to hide the shit because they didn't want to talk about this shit, that they waited an hour before they went in there. And when the reports came out, how did he get in? Now you're seeing what I've been saying. Some of these people join the force because they've been bullied and because they want to have a sense of power. But when the real life bullets start flying, their true colors show.
Hiding
when
like
bullets fly, a motherfucker's true nation show.
Bitches.
And I don't give a fuck if somebody get mad at me for saying this, but when the bullets fly, you'll know a real motherfucker from a fake one.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're absolutely
But
right.
see, all these people who dying unarmed, they know they ain't got no weapons. That let me know you know they ain't got no weapons, and you killing them for you want some type of power, and you know you can get away with it in most cases. But now when the bullet's flying and the motherfucker shooting at you with a gun bigger than yours, oh no, we gotta make a perimeter.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck the perimeter. We're going in.
I did more for those kids than the police. The police in that town need to be gone fucking-sap. It has nothing to do with George Floyd, Jason Whitlock. It has nothing to do with none of that bullshit. These fucking gun control enthusiasts, these pro-gun people want to push. It ain't nothing about that. It's about kids dying.
Jason Whitlock is ignorant.
And then I saw another post. This guy I know talk about, well, when the September 11th happened, did we ban planes? It don't make sense to ban guns. I'm like, we're not saying ban guns. We're saying ban AR-15s because motherfuckers are using AR-15s because you can modify them like military weapons.
Yep.
You do not need a fucking military weapon. You can't hunt with it because if you shoot too many, like a deer with too many bullets, is no good.
It's gonna blow a hole in them.
Yes, it's no good. You can't get the meat. It's no
the only thing that you can do with an AR-15 is shoot at targets.
Yes,
that's it. Or kill people.
You don't fucking need an AR-15 nowhere in society unless you're at war.
Yes, unless you're in the military and at war, or maybe SWAT.
Yes.
Maybe the SWAT team.
But Anthony, we don't know.
He was really like that. It might have started from home because their parents are saying some questionable shit. So, yeah. And why was he living with his parents? He living with his grandma. That's a lot of shit to go with that. I'm not advocating, but nobody convinced me that them dudes that went in there couldn't tell his baby get to safety and tell his daddy gonna go kiss him ass. I know you're not advocating. I know you're not advocating for him.
No, you're not advocating for him.
Nah.
Nobody would have stopped me from going into that school.
Damn right.
Nobody, man.
Nobody.
But I have to agree.
Bullets flying there outside, pissing down the leg.
Force,
not really a cop.
Yep.
Man, you doing that fucking skit, and I'm trying not to laugh, but I can hear your boy face. I can hear your boy shit. I can hear your boy who always make fun of breaking down the film and shit. Talking about, yeah, there you go. You on the island, pissing. Look at it, pissing down his leg. The dude who make the comedy skits. That's who he sound like. Mr. Coach 30. That's his name. Coach Mr. 30. Who always break down fucking film and be saying that saying. But really, that's true. That's true, man. They was outside pissing down their leg while the bullets were flying.
That whole police force needs to be replaced.
It was out there. They're not really
arrested.
There's a motherfucker playing cops. There's cops and there's motherfuckers who play cops.
And
they're on the same fucking force.
Where was their state police if they're...
Where the Texas Rangers?
Yes.
Where
Texas Rangers.
Texas Ranger? Where was Chuck Norris?
Exactly.
Norris, man.
Where's Walker at?
Yeah, where was Walker?
Where's Walker at?
His ass would have went there not with backup.
Damn right. Walker would have went, boom, woman, you're done.
Yeah, he would have went in there with no backup.
TV show, man. Old ass Chuck Norris would have went in there, and old ass Chuck Norris would have been laid out in there.
No, hell no. Hell no. Chuck Norris would have
fucking TV show, man. That's real life. Fuck. Shit. So I'm 18. I can buy a gun like that, but I had to wait to 21 to drink Texas.
Brother, we agree.
I think that's anywhere, though. I think anywhere at 18 years old, you could buy an assault a weapon.
In Florida, yes. At 18, yes, you can.
I said this last night. You can go ahead and only kill people before they let you get a DUI.
Yeah.
They think alcohol is so dangerous for an 18-year-old, but you can have a gun. Hey, that's smart. That's fucking smart. That's one of those.
What sucks about it is that maybe they need to have some type of, you have to go see a psychologist and get signed off before they'll give you permission to buy a weapon.
I got no problem with that.
Yeah,
I
but
think that
I don't think you need an assault rifle for anything unless you're in the military.
Exactly.
What gets me is that the same ones saying don't take my guns say they need to be protected against a tyrannical government, but then they also say they should have complied. I get it. And now you tying with Jason Whitlock saying basically, hey, if we would have praised them for beating an unarmed man and standing on his neck for 9 minutes, they would have been more empowered to go ahead and jump in that building. No, they wouldn't. All 8 of them motherfuckers were cowards.
I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think that was the reason why they didn't run inside that building. They didn't run inside that building because they were scared. Because, like I said, maybe they have cheap equipment and they know that their vests can't stop AR-15 bullets. Nope. So they're like, fuck that. I ain't going in there. You going in there, Billy Bob? I ain't going in there.
Motherfuckers made a business decision. That's what they did. We're going to get our kids out of that motherfucker.
Yes.
And we're going to tell her we're going to hold a perimeter. My kid's safe, though. I'm going to hold a perimeter. That's the most selfish shit I have ever seen.
And for that, they should be seeing their kids through a jail cell.
Yep.
That's fucked.
For at least 25 to life. Because of their actions, it costs all those people to die.
But look, it ain't even about black, because it was a minority with a gun. They would have still froze if it was a black dude. Now it was a black dude holding a cell phone, or a Mexican dude, or a Spanish dude holding a cell phone. They'd have went in that bitch and shot him up.
Damn right.
Fucking Ted. That's the argument. You scared when the bullets flying. I'm not gonna become a cop because I know, hey, sometimes I gotta make a business decision. You know what? Or me, my temper too quick. You don't need to give me a fucking gun. Because what? That's what it is. At least I know my limitations. I am smart. I say I don't need to be a cop because some of these motherfuckers out here make you want to shoot them. So it's like, I know I don't want to be a cop. I can't do that. I'm good at what I do. I'm hands-on. I use these hands. I'm good. I'm good with that. See, that's what I'm saying. People need to know their limitations. If you know you're a bitch and you bitch made, you shouldn't be a cop.
No, you're in the wrong profession.
You shouldn't be a cop.
They feel that gun and that badge gives them balls.
No.
False
All they do is make you a bigger bitch than what you already are.
False bravado.
Because if I come up to you with a gun bigger than you, you're going to turn your ass and run. Or as Eric say, piss down your leg.
Hey, whatever, dude.
I'm like this. You as a cop, you die, you go in there and you die or get wounded. People going to treat you as a hero. Like, man, that motherfucker went in there. He couldn't get the motherfucker, but at least he fucking tried.
Yep.
Yeah. Once again, the border control guy with more guts than the fucking police.
A guy that gets paid less probably has a shittier dental plan and the whole 9 yards, but he was like, fuck that. There's children involved. Yep. And let me tell you something. If you're a cop, you should be at the range and you should be able to shoot any part of the body at any given time. So if you know he has some a vest on, shoot him in the throat. Shoot him in the fucking head. Shoot him in the balls because he ain't wearing a metal cup.
In the exact. Shoot him up in the balls.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had gear on. Yeah, but did he have full gear on? Was he bulletproof?
He just had a bulletproof vest on.
He just had the vest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you go in there, you shoot him in the balls. Do you honestly think about just getting your balls grazed?
Woo!
Man,
you ain't getting shot in your balls. You dropping that gun. You ain't doing shit.
Shit.
You're done.
In the balls.
If it saves 18 lives,
I know.
I'm shooting for all 3 things down there.
Damn right.
I'm trying to make a smiley face.
Man, if you want to kill him, hit him in the thigh. You hit the thigh, you don't make it.
Nah, I want to hit him in the balls because this way he won't be able to use them after they stitch him back up.
Damn right.
He said you could have went inside. You know how many windows in the school is ways around it. They could have went inside. They could have went all around that motherfucker and surrounded that dude.
Yes. Cowards.
Yep.
It's fucking scary, man.
Cowards.
Someone a badge or a gun just to get immunity for poor decision making. Exactly. He said, nah, not the hot nuts. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hot
Jay
nuts.
said,
Hot
hot
nuts.
nuts. We're gonna give a new
Fuck
meaning to
yeah.
my balls hot. That's what he's gonna do.
Listen,
Balls.
if I got a 9mm and it shoots 15 or 12 or 16 or whatever it is that it shoots, I'm putting all of them right in his sack.
16
Yep.
in the clip, one in the hole.
You're right.
So please go to
There's
the
a
gun
lot of
range,
cops that
practice,
can't
still
aim right.
aim right. They didn't even go inside to aim that motherfucker.
Exactly. They didn't even go in at
That's the
all.
problem. That's the problem. Look, the problem, Anthony, is not them missing. The problem is they didn't even use that motherfucker. They were too
No.
busy being crowd control. No, don't go in there. They put more hands on spectators than they did on the fucking guy.
They put hands on people who wanted to go in. They didn't care.
If I was scary, I'd let the motherfuckers go run in there. I'm like, shit, man, I don't want part of that action. You go ahead on and go and see what you can do better. At least as you doing something, you let the motherfucker go in there who want to do it.
Exactly. But you're all a bunch of cowards and you all need to be arrested.
Yep. Everybody that was on duty that day
who was there
should be unemployed right now.
Oh, no question.
Jason Whitlock should be unemployed for whatever piece of shit thing he in right now.
Was he Fox these days?
I know he's not with Fox anymore. They fired his stupid ass.
Smart move,
the
Fox.
thing is, it's like this. You want to be so kissing people, the wrong people's ass that don't give a shit about you. You kissing the base that don't give a shit about you. And I'm not saying Republicans. I'm not just saying Republicans. I'm not saying that. The base, you all know the base I'm talking about. That's the base ass he kissing.
Yep.
White people.
That base don't give a shit about you.
He don't want that. He don't want that burning cross on his lawn. That's why he's doing it.
Yeah, it's not the police fault. It's George Floyd's fault. How George Floyd been dead a year? Well, how the fuck is it his fault? Nobody's rioting the streets anymore about that shit. People about to riot because motherfuckers shooting up schools. I'm like, if I thought it can get any worse, who thought last year wouldn't have got any worse? We're like, well, fuck, it can't get no worse than this. Motherfuckers shooting up schools, motherfuckers shooting up grocery stores and churches.
Yep. And if you do the research, there's already been over 200 different shootings.
We talked about that last night.
Of the year.
Yep.
It has not even been 200 days.
Yeah.
It hasn't been 200 days, so that's more than one a day.
You know, you can make it racial. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is the first minority that they actually did a shooting, because most of them aren't a minority.
No.
Why don't you ever see shootings in let's say I'm gonna say the ghetto?
There's shootings, but it's not mass shootings. They're
not having mass shootings in the ghetto. They have shootings.
I'm put it this way: if more than one person get hit, that person had bad aim. That's what happens.
Yeah.
And you want to call that a mass shooting, then go ahead by all needs. But that's because the motherfuckers bitched somebody that was right in front of them and it sprayed. They don't know how to handle those guns. That's what happened. That's not really the same thing. This motherfucker planned and went and shot kids. You don't see schools getting shot up in the hood. You don't see grocery stores getting shot up in the hood. You don't see shit like that. Churches and none of that.
That happened. The only reason why there is a shooting in the hood or a mass shooting like in Buffalo is because somebody came from out of town and decided to target that area.
Oh, yes.
And it just happened to be in the ghetto. It's too much.
Congress
it's too much.
Oh, we got that. I gotta run, guys, but you all be good. Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
All right, Will. Thanks.
147 days past here, 27 mass shootings happened in 2020.
Already.
Yeah, already. That's the mass shootings, and plus, you're not counting the other ones as they make the news.
Yep.
200 200. I know already with 200 major gun incidents that happened so far, and you got 27 mass shootings like that shit. And it's going to happen. It's going to
happen again.
It's going to happen again next week, and we'll be saying moment of silence again.
Again.
It's going to happen. It does not. The only news only report things if it's about them white people and they don't care about blacks because they think we're just animals. I get that. What you're saying. Unless it's like a narrative to make us look like animals, they'll report,
Yeah.
shootings in Chicago and shit like that. Chicago is gangland style shootings, and there's probably people who deserve to get hit that's getting hit. Like, I'm just being real in the hood. It's usually people who deserved it, that did some shit, they had no business doing, that's getting hit. And the only time is like other people that get hit that's innocent is because they're in the wrong place, wrong time, and motherfuckers can't shoot in the hood because they're not trained. If they were trained like this dude was, and the dude in Buffalo, we'd have less killings. The numbers would be down in the hood.
And it's not even that they're trained. It's that if you think about it, in Texas, you can carry.
You can
Up
shoot.
where this dude lived in Connolly is the woods.
Yeah.
So he went out in his backyard like I do with mine, and I shoot my gun in a target.
He practiced. And the thing was, he had red flags before he did it. Red flags. He had red flags all over. Motherfuckers say never want the shit. But let's do like Jason Whitlock. Let's blame a dead guy who died unfairly, and make it make sense. It's not like George Floyd tried to fight the police. It's not like he tried to, kill anybody. He went down for having a fake 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
So maybe if that kid had a fake 20, the cops would have acted like that and stood on his neck 9 minutes.
Maybe, and I mean, even though he was ethnic, maybe if he was a little darker, they would have ran into the school.
Yeah, maybe. What color was it? It's like that Family Guy joke when they pulled out the color thing and put it next to Peter's face. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. It's becoming more and more true. Maybe if it was my color, they'd have went in there and said, you know what? We got to go in there. We got to kill him.
Yep.
Maybe. It's just showing.
What's sad, that's actually a very accurate statement.
I'm saying it's just proving the Black Lives Matter people right. And the more these assholes talk like Jason Whitlock, it's proving Black Lives Matter's point, BLM point. If it was us in that bitch shooting it up, no, we wouldn't have made it out there. We would have took an hour to take us to the morgue.
The state of Texas is more worried about controlling a woman's uterus than they are about controlling guns.
Facts.
And that is sad.
Facts. All the way facts. And I don't give a fuck if nobody like it. And we like facts over feelings over here. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. I don't give a fuck if you offended by it. But Jason Whitlock needed that, man. Fuck his fat ass, fat back, greasy eating motherfucker. Nobody gave a fuck about you on Speak for Yourself. He's just spew racial shit. And he's not just spewed. I'm like, dude, you are Uncle Ruckus. You are literally a living, living embodiment of Uncle fucking Ruckus. It's him. He's fat like Uncle Ruckus. He's ugly like Uncle Ruckus. He is fucking Uncle Ruckus.
Yep. Ooh. I think that's Jason Whitlock's new name, Uncle Ruckus.
He on my fuck you list. Fuck Jason Whitlock.
Yep, definitely. Fuck him.
And then he got,
tag his ass so he can see us saying "fuck you" and your so-called stance.
Fuck your stance, you fat ass. Stay off the buffet. I can't trust nobody that's over 350. Can't fucking trust this fat ass. Man, get your bitch ass on there. How about this? Your ass finally out the fucking woods. Get your bitch ass on here.
Yo,
what's up?
Nasty,
get in here now.
Get your ass. You watching it on Facebook. You get your ass in here, and because we've been waiting on your ass. Oh, okay. Talking about the big guy on the show. He's gone. I know I'm late. Yeah, that's him. Oh, you lucky, man. Tell my niece I say what's up. Go ahead. I can see him. You taught her how to dance using the tutu with her? Nasty's coming out the woods. Now I gotta make it up. If Nasty keep coming on the show, I'll put him on the shirt. Fuck, I didn't want to put him on the shirt without his permission. So shit. All right, he said it'd be good for next week. We'll see Nasty on the show next week.
We'll see.
Nice.
Oh Lord, all the shit we missed since Nasty gone, man. All the shit.
Oh man, there's so much football shit that we could jump on him about.
Nasty come back. Hey man, we got Cap to the Raiders though. That's another one. We got Cap. Cap had to work out for the Raiders, and that's another one that got a certain community pissed off. But I'm happy for the dude, man. Even if you don't make the team, man, let him work out, man. If you see something in him.
All I'm going to say is he deserved at least a phone call 6 years ago. That's when the last time he played. The Giants, they could have called him last year. He was worth a phone call.
Can we take Molly from the first take? She was yes.
Yes.
Why is she
Molly
there?
Sometimes.
Why is she there? Because she provides nothing. Yeah, but she can do better. They got better looking women who know sports than her there. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh man, on that note, I'm going. See you Brandon talking about football news. You know, it's all right.
AJ Brown.
68 loves you. Oh man. But Cap, I'm kind of happy that Cap got a call. Even if it's a call. That's all people was asking for. Nobody said he had to start. Just give him a call, give him a lookout. And if he don't work out, fine.
Okay.
Listen,
he
got looped into a political thing. You know, from who was it I was watching the other day? Oh, Stephen A. Smith, who I got some beef with because he's an asshole. And he says that he said last place is reserved for the Jets.
Yes, he did.
So I got some beef with Stephen A. Smith, punk ass and never play. Probably the only balls he plays with is the ones between his legs. But he was having a conversation, and he said the other day that the Raiders are the only team that have ever done anything against the loop. You know what I'm saying? Fair. They've always given people a chance.
That's a fair statement.
Yes, that's a fair.
The fact that he also, this is what he said. He said that he had talked to, I'm going to call him Donald Trump. I can't call him President Trump. He had talked to Donald Trump before he was going to be president because he was going to buy the Buffalo Bills. Mm-hmm. And he told Stephen A. Smith that if they rejected for him to buy the Buffalo Bills, he was going to run for the president of the United States and he was going to make those owners pay. Now, if we know presidential rules, president is not supposed to have any influence on any type of organization.
Okay.
But he had big influence on the NFL because he put it out there that if anybody took Kaepernick, that there was going to be basically hell to pay.
That was fucked up.
And that's the only for what Kaepernick stood for. It wasn't. I can't say it wasn't per se race related.
It was police brutality.
It was more equality related.
Yeah, human rights. It was basically human rights. Look, take the motherfucker to jail, but don't kill him.
Yeah,
that's the basic of the argument.
My thing is treat everybody. If you're gonna treat a certain person that way, you treat everybody the same way.
But it don't work not in this country, Jason, and we know this.
Cap didn't say let them go. Cap said just don't kill them.
Yeah,
exactly.
What's the fucking problem?
And another thing, when Cap decided to kneel, he was told by one of our own military that it was more respectful for him to kneel during the national anthem than to sit on the
Yes.
bench.
And I
So
agree
he
with that.
respected that from a military man and did it, and people still condemned him.
Exactly.
So,
That's
so
a
is it the
disgrace.
message of the messenger? That's the question. That's the big thing. Is it the message or the messenger that got people pissed off? Because I didn't see Tim Tebow kneel right before or after the fucking national anthem because he said he was praying. No big deal. People loved it. Not to pick up on Tebow, not to pick on him, not picking on him, but he did. He'll kneel and say his prayer before
He did.
the game.
No, he did. He
He's a
did.
bum.
And everybody loved it. Yes. So we got a guy who got values. He does it. He shouldn't play football again. Let me put it this way: did Cap do drugs?
Nope.
Just answer my question. Did Cap ever? Did
No.
Cap got found doing drugs?
Nope.
Did Cap beat a woman?
No.
Did Cap beat a man?
No.
Did he rob
Did Cap
somebody?
sleep with
Did he
some
kill
masseuses?
somebody in a car? Did he cheat the game of football?
No.
Did he bet on
Absolutely
football?
not.
Like I didn't went through 7 things. Why this man didn't play? I went through 7 things that could be like deadly.
Oh, we all know
But
he
then
was
if you look at
blackballed.
the NFL, you had murderers, you have sexual assault people, you have
Yes.
people that have beat women up, you have people that have beat men up,
And go
and
on
they're all
and on.
still
running back.
playing. That
I running
was
back still playing. He beat
illegal.
the shit out of somebody.
You know what I'm saying? That was something that could be charged in court. He knelt down for human rights, not just for black people. It was for everybody.
Human rights, yes.
Human
It
rights.
just sucked that they take it as because he did it after something happened to a black person, they made it a race thing. But in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't a race thing at all. It was a human rights thing.
And my thing, it's like he didn't do anything illegal.
No.
Nope.
No.
I'm like, why are we blackballing somebody who didn't do anything illegal? If he did something illegal, cool. Like when Ray Rice got blackballed, cool. That's fucking okay. But let me put it this way: y'all gave him a 2-game suspension for that until the video came out. It was a 2-game suspension, and he went Mike Tyson on his woman in the elevator.
He sure did.
Yeah, he did.
Knocked out cold, but on the elevator, 2-game suspension. 2. Not talking about 2. And Cap been out the league for 6 years for kneeling.
That's the good old boys right there.
Nobody.
You want to tell me the NFL is not racist?
Come on, we already know that. How many black head coaches are there? One.
No, 2. If you want to count the dude from for the Dolphins, you want to count him. He said he's black.
He said he's a little black.
He said he's black. He said he's black.
Sorry, 1.
Listen, he said he's black. We got to go with what he said. I never seen anybody want to be black.
I'm more black than he is.
Listen, I never seen a white man want to be black when it comes to something like that. But he said he's black.
He wanted to take that pressure off the Dolphins. That's why he said it. I'm more black than that dude is.
But his great grandma might have slept with a slave. His great grandma might have slept with a slave, and he can say he's black that way.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
That's the whitest black man I have ever seen.
Shit, even red bones don't look that white.
Man, he ain't get no black jeans. I'm just saying. People gonna get pissed off at this podcast.
We don't care. We don't care.
I'm just saying. He like your boy in Soul Man. Remember that movie Soul Man? Fucking dude wore the fucking blackface.
See Thomas Howell, baby.
Dude, man.
Shout out to C. Thomas Howell.
2 black coat. It's too old. Eric said, "Can we trade Jason Whitlock out of the black delegation for a 3-piece spicy and a strawberry?"
Shout out to Popeye's Chicken.
You can trade him to the white delegation. The Latino delegation does not want him.
No,
he doesn't want to be Latino or black. He wants to be white. So trade him to the white delegation for a mayonnaise sandwich.
And make sure, yeah, because that's all they're gonna know how to make is a mayonnaise sandwich.
Mayonnaise sandwich and ham.
They
Unseasoned
ain't giving
chicken.
you no motherfucking 3-piece spicy
They gonna give
from
you some
Popeyes with
3-piece of
strawberry.
the world's most unseasoned chicken. That's what you gonna get. And some fucking coleslaw. Who the
I mean,
fuck eats coleslaw?
even though it was a just a workout, it wasn't against, let's say, live 7-on-7 or whatever. He did look kind of sharp.
Yeah, he did. Can we trade Jason Whitlock for Mike?
Mike's
Michael
dead.
Jackson did. And
Mike's
Michael Jackson
dead.
did.
Listen, Michael Jackson was never let out of that delegation.
Exactly.
He been in the delegation. The man had vitiligo. And this we going with. With Michael
And Uncle
Jackson.
Ruckus had the reverse of vitiligo.
Yeah, that's what Jason Whitlock has. We'll trade him for Eminem. we'll trade Jason Whitlock for Eminem.
Yep.
Well,
I'll trade Jason Whitlock for Michael Rappaport.
Fuck that guy.
Oh my God.
Fuck that guy. I can't fuck that guy.
That
Man, him
ginger
got into it on
motherfucker.
Instagram. Fuck that guy. I'm gonna say this way.
He be having some funny videos on Instagram.
He's straddling the fence. Fuck that guy. That's all I gotta say. He straddled the fence on some issues, so fuck that guy. But ever since he snitched on Kevin Durant, I'm like, man, fuck that guy. He went out like a pussy. But
I hope the Raiders do give him a shot.
There you go. Look, there you go. I'll take him over Jason Whitlock.
And don't use him as a cover up.
He ain't gonna start.
Oh, we
You
know
know what I'm
this.
saying? He would
I'm
be
saying as
somebody's
a PR
backup.
I'm saying as a PR stunt.
And it's
He's gonna be, regardless, not whether they're gonna use him as one or whether they don't use him as one. Whatever team he ends up with, it's gonna be publicity.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. They're gonna make so much money off the Raiders. Gonna make a shitload of money because you're gonna see a lot of black people wearing Raiders jerseys. Gonna be wearing that number 7. I'm just being real, not to make it racial, but black people gonna be like, "Fuck it, I don't care if I'm not a fan of the Raiders. I'm gonna wear that fucking black 7." That black
People
and
like
silver 7.
Tennessee, people like the Carolina Panthers, they should be looking at a guy like Kaepernick.
The Giants last season.
You said Tennessee and Carolina. Come on, son. Now think about their fan base.
I know.
Think about the fan base. That ain't flying in Tennessee or Carolina, bro.
Especially Tennessee.
Fuck no.
I've heard some crazy stories about Tennessee, so
they're gonna be having a Kaepernick dog hanging from the string in the Tennessee thing, man. I'm just being real with you.
You're right.
That's how they get down to Tennessee, bro. That's Klan country.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, wow.
No, it's true. I've heard some shit about Tennessee.
I know. I used to have family that live in Nashville. So
fuck that. But those are teams that need quarterbacks.
Why don't you run from this nasty? We talk about Cashville. String them up. That's what they're gonna play. String them up in Nashville.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Trade Jason for Skip from Undisputed. Only if Skip get better. Only if Skip
get
better.
I still rather have Skip over Jason.
Jason Whitlock is just trash. I would trade him for a bag of dog shit. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with a bag of dog shit, but I'll trade him for a bag of dog shit. That's all you can get for him. A bag of steaming, piling dog shit. That's all he's worth. That's all he is. It's a big old bag of steaming dog shit. I'm not a Raiders fan, but real talk, I buy a Cap jersey. I know I would buy one too.
I don't know about a jersey, but I'd probably get a t-shirt.
Or t-shirt, jersey shirt, or whatever, because think about that. Their colors are so badass. That fucking black and silver is badass as fuck. And then you got the Ultimate Rebel wearing that shit, according to man, that sells itself.
I can't lie. I got a Raiders Bo Jackson jersey, so
that shit is fire. I'm just saying that would be fire. He coming down with that jersey. That shit would be fine. He don't have to play a game.
Nope. Money.
No, that just him there alone is gonna put people in the seats.
I'm mad my Saints didn't go in the Cap last year when we had quarterback trouble. He could have been here. It's been the perfect opportunity for him.
Because not a lot of teams want that smoke that's going to come with hiring.
It's an all-black city. It's like basically a black city, New Orleans.
But the owner is white.
Yes, most owners are. and it's a white lady. But she's nice. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, but she's a nice lady to your face, but behind the scenes, she be
Well,
calling.
my wife knows her. My wife knows her because she did security. She's pretty nice. She says she's pretty nice all around. It's just.
But yeah, you have to be nice to your employees and to people like that.
I don't think Sean Payton wanted that. I think Dennis Allen would have probably did it, but Sean Payton didn't want that trouble because sometimes he acts like a scary little bitch. And
he can't handle the smoke.
It could have worked down here because Cap looked like he could throw the ball a mile now. He looks good on them fucking videos.
To be not to be mean, but he looks well rested. No, I'm not being mean or just he looks football rested.
And he's in football shape. He's bigger.
You got to think about it. When he was in San Francisco, he took a lot of hits.
And he took a team to the Super Bowl. How people forget that?
5 years.
Nah, Miss Benson legit. She low-key a family friend. Yeah, she is legit. She cool. She could handle the smoke. But it probably was Sean Payton was like, nah, man, I don't know if I can. I don't want to do that. I want to rock the boat. You get Cap with that fucking bunch of rebels we got back there who talk shit. Man, I think Cap looks like he's bigger. Like he look like he's been in the weight room. He doesn't look small.
But right now, you really don't need that problem in New Orleans because I think that your quarterback is ready to go.
No, I say last year when he got injured, we could have used him.
Oh, once again, the Giants could have used him.
Nah, we just
listen. The Giants, any of those New York teams wouldn't take that smoke.
That's true.
You know, and we already know my owner's buddy with Donald.
We know
he would never do that.
I'm just saying the Jets ain't taking him.
And the Giants, no,
the Jets took the Giants quarterback in the draft.
But once again,
you're absolutely right. They took the Mormon kid from BYU, Utah. They took when God said white kid, he was like, he poured it right out. That you're 100% right. They took the poster child. Like if you go to the dictionary right now and you look up white man, that dude's picture is sitting there with a smile.
Oh shit, man. Who was it that draft with Sam Darnold? It was Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield.
We drafted Sam Darnold.
I know. Y'all wasn't taking no black quarterback with that high pick. It didn't matter. Y'all was gonna take either Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold.
That's why, if you notice, people like what's his name from the Ravens,
Lamar
gets picked in the later rounds.
Because
not a lot of teams are going to waste the number 1 draft pick on a colored
quarterback. Black guy. That's kind of offensive. He was black guy.
All right, so a black guy.
Yeah, there you go. Color is kind of color. That's 60 connotation. We don't like color.
I mean, I got no racial bones in my body. I'm from New York.
I know what you say. I'm just saying don't use colored because that's like another way of saying a nice way of saying nigga. I'm just saying in the black because
you're right.
I'm just saying because they had in the South colored only, white only. That's why that word is bad because how they used it. It's okay to say black.
Right, my bad.
Listen, Jay, I'm just schooling you, man. It's okay to say black, man. It's okay. Black is a good term.
To me,
the Raiders have been smoked all year. They stay in the news. They need something positive.
They do.
Yeah, but in where we would probably see.
We stole him from the Packers. And Taysom is going to be a great tight end this year. He's going to be a great fantasy tight end.
Hopefully.
But we said with Zach Wilson, like, yeah, he was the whitest quarterback in that draft that the Jets took. They're not going to take Cap. The Giants are not going to take Cap.
No, I think that the whitest quarterback was Rosen. Not Rosen. Which one's the one? Not the one that went to Buffalo. The one that got drafted and like a year later he got traded to another team. Was that
Rosen?
Josh Rosen.
Yeah, he was garbage.
He played one game in Miami and they wanted him out. They couldn't have him out fast enough.
Josh Rosen was horrible.
Yep. but he
And-
was
and I'm putting this
probably.
Lamar Jackson to go 32 was a robbery in that draft.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm pissed off my Saints picked up Marcus Davenport instead of fucking Lamar Jackson. Because we traded up. I said, I swear to God, we get Lamar Jackson in this bitch. I'm like, yep, I'm going to get my number 8 jersey. He's going to unretire Archie Manning jersey. Because Archie Manning don't need his fucking jersey retired. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He ain't do shit. But fight me, Saints fan. His jersey don't need to be retired. I said, you go unretire Archie Manning's jersey and give that shit to fucking Lamar Jackson. And then they didn't pick him. And then he stayed in the green room and doesn't get picked. And now he has an MVP season.
The only reason why he got picked at that, look at who the GM was for the Ravens.
Ozzie Newsome.
That was his last draft.
Yep. If not, who knows how far he would have really fell in the draft.
And I put it this
and
way.
where he would have ended up.
And I put it to you this way. Lamar Jackson, I just get bad every time. Lamar Jackson in this fucking offense we have, man, that shit would be fucking ridiculous because we actually have a better line than the Ravens. It should be fucking ridiculous.
You'd have 2 killer runners in the backfield with Kamara and him, and then with those wide receivers that you got now,
shit.
Call it home. Nah, white quarterback is Daniel Jones from home.
I can't. I got nothing to say, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Lamar would have went with one here, like I said. That number 8 doesn't need to be retired. I don't know why.
He would have listen with the squad that you guys got now. If you had Lamar, you guys would dominate that division until Lamar decided not to play anymore.
Lamar changed the jersey next year anyway. Well, that might be fine and dandy, but he came this bitch with number 8. I ain't give a fuck.
But if you think about it, if they don't sign him in this season,
they're gonna regret it.
He's gonna be a free agent next year. Do you know how much money that dude is gonna command?
Deshaun Watson money.
More than Deshaun Watson.
He deserves it because he's a fucking MVP. Watson never been an MVP. He's an MVP. Something Drew Brees never done. I'm sorry to say it.
He was never MVP.
Nope, he won a Super Bowl MVP. He got robbed. MVP. He got robbed 2 years. He got robbed our Super Bowl year with Peyton Manning. They gave it to him, and then they gave it to I think Aaron Rodgers that 2011 year when he had that ridiculous year.
Okay,
he got robbed twice, but it's fine. But I'm happy for Cap, man. I'm glad
I root for Cap. I root for him.
And
I hope they bring him in. I hope somebody brings him in. And if he doesn't get picked up in the NFL, he should take a chance at the USFL or the XFL.
XFL, absolutely.
Yeah. Y'all think Lamar not having agent is holding the deal?
No.
Man, them agents, if you know your work, you don't need
Go get it. Go get it. If you know your work,
listen, you know what he brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he brings to the table. He knows that he's very accurate. He's not going to get sacked too many times because he's got speed. He's not afraid to run. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to get more to Deshaun.
I'm saying
start with Deshaun Watson,
an elite receiver that Lamar Jackson didn't have.
And don't tell me Hollywood Brown because he's not elite.
Yeah, that's why I say elite.
I don't think he's ever had an elite.
And don't tell me Anquan Bolden because Anquan Bolden was at the end.
No, yeah, I said he was not elite.
He was not elite.
No, I say he has an elite tight end, and that tight end gets numbers.
Yes, the tight end. Yes, Mark Andrews.
Anybody else?
Nope.
Who is he throwing the ball to?
Mark Andrews.
Sammy Watkins, who's always hurt. Yeah, Hollywood Brown, who's always hurt. Duvernay is young and hurt. Rashad Bateman never got on the fucking field.
Your running backs all 3 of them were done.
All of them were hurt.
Lamar Jackson, if he doesn't get signed, will end up being a Miami Dolphin.
Oh, yeah, because they don't need
Tua. Yeah, this is make or break for Tua.
As good as Lamar is, I don't see him getting a super ring. If he go to Miami, he will. He go to Miami.
And they'll find a way.
He's got the arm to match those receivers.
They'll find a way in Miami.
All you do is bring in a better running back, and Miami would be crazy. They would be smacking up on Buffalo.
All right, Jay, this is your time to gloat on me. Fucking Warriors won. Curry was the conference MVP.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I was trying to give Jason Kidd some fire. I said, hey, man, I'm going with you. Show me what you did, and he did what he always do.
I never knew Luka was a guard.
Yes.
Because every time they show him on TV, that's a big dude.
Yeah, he's 6'7", about 6'7".
He's a
but
guard.
Curry is the MVP. He didn't deserve to be the MVP of the conference MVP.
Man,
Brady already put a stamp on Miami. Brady might not make it out the season. He put a stamp on
it.
Brady,
I'm sorry, but if I'm Miami, I want Lamar Jackson over Brady.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you.
Because you're only going to get Brady for 1 or 2
Lamar
years.
Is from Miami.
Lamar Jackson, you could sign him for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson is from Miami, so that's a hometown kid. So, but back to basketball. The Warriors going back to the finals. Curry did not deserve to be the conference finals MVP. He didn't really. To me, it was either Klay Thompson. It was out of 3: Klay Thompson, Looney, or Wiggins. None of the ones who deserved that one of them 3 should have got that MVP.
I think it should have been either Klay or Wiggins.
Klay. For me, it should have been Klay.
Because Steph, to me, I'm sorry, he's slowing down. I'm starting to see it.
It's father time. Father time's gonna win.
Not only that, the fucking dude shoots every fucking time.
Yeah.
Every time he has the ball,
it was like I just didn't want to. I just wanted to see Luka make it to the finals. In the heart of hearts, I just wanted to be different. I didn't want everybody to say Golden State, so I had to be different. But after game 2, the Dallas Mavericks could have won game 2, 3, and 4. No, they won 4. They won 4.
Yeah,
but they could have won those middle ones, and they blew it. They fucking blew it, especially in game 3. They fucking blew it. Game 2,
in game 2, Luka looked like he couldn't go anymore. Like he looked really tired towards the end of that game.
1, they lost that one fair and square because they were tired, dead legs. Game 2, they had a chance to win it. Game 3, they had a chance to fucking win it. Game 4, they won. And that one last night, they were in it.
Yes, they were in it. They were in it in the beginning.
So think about that. They could have won those games. Jason Kidd did not make adjustments well. When Golden State made adjustments, that's when the game blew open.
Better coaching. When
I say Jason Kidd is a mediocre coach, and people try to argue me on this, he's Doc Rivers. He's fucking Doc Rivers.
Oh.
They don't make adjustments. If they're front runners. So if they front running like Luka and everybody hitting, J. Kidd is such a great coach.
No, he's not. What's he done?
He does not make adjustments well. You know Luka is slow of foot. Why not go to a zone? I would have had fucking Golden State shooting from the logo. And if they hit from the logo, God bless them.
Absolutely.
You know Luka is slow. Why would you have Luka guarding people that could take him off the dribble?
Yeah, everybody was taking him off the dribble.
Luka can't play defense because he's too slow. He's slow-footed. That's his game.
Yeah.
He's slow.
Yes.
That European game.
On Draymond Green, and Draymond Green blew by him and dunked on him. And if Draymond Green is blowing by you, you're too fucking slow.
And you're done. And it turns out you were done.
Yep.
And Luka can't keep dropping 40 on a motherfucker and nobody helping him.
Nope. Can't do it.
Yeah, what's his name looked pissed.
It should have been Wiggins.
Okay.
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been Wiggins or Looney, because Looney with them rebounds. Or it could have been fucking Klay.
Looney with that double-double last night.
Steph should nowhere be in it. Because Steph was on the bench when they lost the game. They came back. They brought Steph back in, and the fucking Mavericks won that game. They play better without Steph. Being honest,
because when Steph is in the game, I think their mentality is Steph shoots. Steph is the shooter. Give him the ball. So they run the offense to clear Steph up. When Steph's not in the game, it's more open.
They would have lost to the Suns, bro. I'm just saying, if the Suns would have played them, that's why I was hoping. The Suns would have played the Warriors would have been gone because the Suns got perimeter defenders.
So that means, so Anthony, if Boston wins the series against Miami, you going to Boston against the Warriors?
Yeah, I think he's going with the Warriors, trying to say the Warriors got too many weapons. So I'm guessing.
No, but he said the only team that comes close to the Warriors is Boston.
I think Boston is better than the Warriors.
I think Boston's a better team.
I think Boston's a better defensive team.
Yes.
But offensively, when Clay and homeboy are on point,
no, you're not stopping them.
I seen them shut down Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So that means they can play perimeter defense.
Yep.
And nobody on Golden State are better than them two from the Nets. I don't care what nobody say. Offensively, no. I don't want to hear Steph. Steph is a better shooter, yes. But offensively, he's not better than Kyrie.
I would put Durant and Steph
everything
in the same
off the
category.
screen anyway. Everything is off the screen. If you notice, as soon as Steph comes off of that screen, that ball's out of his hand. So unless you're really that fast,
I said nobody is beating those two off the Nets in a 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 game. They go in there. Nobody beat those two. And I seen Boston manhandle those two. Because they got everybody can move their feet on Boston. Everybody.
Boston, once again, to Boston's credit, they wanted that smoke.
But Golden State has more than just those two players. Where in Brooklyn, what else do you have?
I know, but I'm saying everybody can switch. Everybody can play defense on Boston. And what always happens, a great defensive team plays a great offensive team, and a great defensive
team's going to win.
Because all I got to do is keep scoring, keep up with my scoring. And then I start stopping you, and I keep scoring. That's what's going on in the Miami series.
All you got to do is slow Jason Tatum down, and you'll slow Boston down.
Shit, but then you got Jaylen Brown. Something got to Jaylen Brown the other day because I don't know what the fuck got to him.
Yeah, but it's not consistent.
I know, but I'm just saying they got some scores too. So I don't know. I would hate to pick fucking Boston. I would never want to pick fucking Boston in the fucking series.
I don't know. I would go with Golden State, and I'm
the pick Golden State because that's Nasty's team. So my hate goes both ways. It's a both way hate. I hope it's a fucking.
And my thing is that since I live in the East, I usually try to take an East team, even like in the Super Bowl, except for if it's the Patriots.
Fucking. Boy.
But I'll pick an East team over a West team.
He got Warriors in 6.
Okay.
I see that.
I'm just saying, they had a meme come out every time Kendrick Lamar drops a fucking CD, the Warriors win a championship, and he just dropped the fucking CD.
Oh shit!
so
he must be ready to drop another CD then.
He did. He dropped it already.
But
that's my baby favorite artist. Fuck Kendrick Lamar. He's gonna have a fucking.
Man, she's gonna come in. Glock Part 2 coming.
See, I don't listen to a lot of the new hip hop. I'm more of an old hip hop type dude. Yeah, I know that he's lyrical. I know, but I think I like J. Cole a little bit better.
Yes.
But that's just my opinion.
Yes. Well, you
out of the new
have my baby jump through the screen and beat you. I tell my baby that all the time. J. Cole was better.
But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm going old school, I'm going old school. I got a lot of old school rappers that I like that
come in and beat
wouldn't even be as nice as Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
But that's just me. If I'm gonna pick one of these new school rappers, I'm gonna pick J. Cole over Kendrick Lamar. That's just my preference, though.
That's me too. She hates that though. She said she shouldn't have married me because I'm a J. Cole fan. But man, you heard this news. Embiid got snubbed again. He seconded MVP voting is on the NBA All-Second team.
First of all,
we need to get rid of positions on NBA.
Thank you. Take the top 15 players and there you go.
Now it's like the top 5 in the first team. He should have been first team. If you second the MVP voting, you should be automatically first team.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
And Embiid is a fucking forward. that can play center. So you could have put him at power forward.
Yes.
You could have put either Jokic or him at power forward. They both belong there. Embiid already talking about leaving fucking Philly to go to fucking Miami. He keeps
Dude,
saying,
shut up.
Yeah.
Shut
Look,
the
that's
fuck
gonna
up.
happen. That's gonna happen
I
next
see
year.
it too.
That's gonna
I'll
happen
tell you
next
right
year.
now, Miami listen, what's wrong with Miami right now is that Butler can't do it by himself.
You need another star. I would
He's
trade
He's
Bam
not a
Adebayo.
superstar. He's
I would
not a
Bam-
superstar.
I would
I
trade
would say
Bam
he's
to
a
Philly.
star, but I
Look,
wouldn't say he's a superstar.
No, I'm just saying I would trade Bam to Philly for Embiid.
You gotta give up a little more than that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give up a lot more than
If
that.
Embiid
lot
don't
more
want to
than
play there, he ain't gonna he's like this. I don't want to play.
Listen, they let motherfucking what's his name sit all the season until they traded his ass to Brooklyn. They'll let him beat sit.
Yeah, he'll sit, and then when Philly will suck.
Yeah, Harden's gonna be their star.
Oh God.
You know, I would give up a first round pick and fucking Bam. Bam is a fucking all-star. There you go. I'm trading all-star for all-star. And get it out the way because Embiid is going to leave. When it comes time, Embiid is going to leave.
And look, the greatest
Booker should not have been on
basketball.
that first team. Booker should not have been, and Devin Booker is cool and all and dandy, but he should not have been on the first team.
The greatest player of all time was on the third team.
LeBron?
How the fuck he made the third team? His team
he made the third team.
And he didn't play all 82.
He played 56 games or 55 games or something like that and still made third team. But Devin Booker played the same amount of games and made first team.
There's something going on. And I'm putting it this way, LeBron shouldn't have been on there. His team sucked.
No.
Listen, there is no more argument on who the best of all time is.
It never was.
He's not even in the top 3.
It never was,
in my opinion.
So
you've never seen.
In your opinion, it's Jordan and who are the other two? In your opinion,
Jordan, Kareem, and I have to go with
Thinking.
Wow, we on the subject of NBA. CP3 was on the third team. Pat Bev wasn't even mentioned. Both.
Oh God, Pat Bev today. Oh my God.
LeBron made the third because he was injured. He shouldn't have made none.
He shouldn't have made the team.
His team sucked. I thought that was reserved for people who teams balled out. His team sucked.
But isn't it their numbers?
His team sucked. How many great players? Why don't we see Bradley Beal when in the years he was balling out, being on the first and second and third teams like that, and the Wizards sucked? It's LeBron is why LeBron is on the fucking third team.
His name. I think it's his name. That's the only reason why he's on that third team.
Draymond played 30 games and made all defensive team over Herb Jones, who played all but 4. Yeah, that Draymond didn't deserve to be on there. KD played second team, but the Nets made the playoffs. That's the difference. The Lakers didn't make the playoffs, so if your team don't make the playoffs, you don't need to be on all NBA nothing.
And Kyrie didn't play half those games.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, you can have great numbers, but if your team didn't win, your numbers don't mean shit. I mean, you stat pad. You're Kirk Cousins. LeBron and Kirk Cousins are fucking spirit animals. Garbage time.
Or better yet,
time Brian.
Or you're Odell, who made that fucking awesome catch. But you know what I remember about that game? The Giants still lost.
Oh yeah, they still did. They still lost that game.
Giants still lost the game against the Cowboys.
Yes, but it still was a hell of a catch.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, great catch. But they lost.
And so I just think about it like this. You know, they need to put some guidelines to that shit. If your team don't make the playoffs, you don't need to be all NBA shit. You need to be in the gym.
Or
they didn't even make the fucking play-in. So you don't make the play-in, do you deserve all NBA anything?
They didn't make the play in, and after even LeBron complained about them having a play in.
Yep.
Yes.
And he had an opportunity to make it in the play in and couldn't even get in the play in.
Well, put it this way: did Steph Curry, the numbers he put up last year, did he make the first All NBA team and all that shit? He probably didn't. Probably made second or third, and he was putting up crazy numbers last year. He fell off a cliff this year. Fuck.
Well, wasn't he hurt for
kept
some
getting hurt.
little time?
We're gonna see the All NBA team. Jimmy Butler better be on the fucking team.
On the NBA, I don't think he made any of the NBA team or NBAs. Because I just watched the clip the other night because Shaq and them said the list.
Yeah,
the NBA bought the shit out, and Shaq.
Probably need Eric on the fucking show. He the statistician and shit.
I don't have another device. If not, I could.
I'm doing it right now. I'm
only the wrestling statistician.
Fucking Eric.
Still coming for those belts, is he?
Hey, come to Miami, brother.
Coming.
Matter of fact,
right. The first team is Giannis, Luka. Luka made first team. Jokic, Devin Booker, and Jason Tatum.
No, Booker, no.
I'm shocked Jason Tatum made it. Then the second team is Joel Embiid, Ja Morant, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and DeMar DeRozan.
No
Any
argument.
of those big men on the first team can't fuck with Embiid.
I'm just saying, Jason Tatum could have been second team.
Yep.
And Joel Embiid could have been the fucking forward. But I digress.
Yep.
And then the third team, Karl Anthony Towns, LeBron James. This motherfucker got 2 first team votes. How did LeBron James get 2 first team votes?
Because who votes?
Who voted?
The reporters, right?
Yes.
Reporters.
And Whitlock.
Fuck him.
It was Chris Paul, Pascal Siakam, Trae Young, LeBron James, and Karl Anthony Towns. So no, Jimmy Butler didn't make any games.
Ooh, well.
You see who else?
LeBron on his reputation.
57 first place votes. First team votes. He got more votes than fucking Jason Tatum. And he's on the fucking second team because he's the center.
Did he get more points than Jokic?
No, Jokic got 88 first team.
Because he was the MVP, right?
Yeah, MVP got to make it.
But you're right. They shouldn't do it by.
Yeah, Curry made the second team.
Should be top 15 players, period.
Oh, sorry, Jimmy Bucket. Yeah, we got that.
You slow.
The third team is so wrong.
Oof, yeah.
The only one that I think
that is so wrong.
The only one that probably was probably most deserving on the third team was that kid Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal was balling.
Yeah. I would say that he probably was out of all of them was probably most deserving at his position. But they need to stop the position shit and just put the 5 best players for first team, the 5 best players. If it's fucking 5 guards, then let it be 5 guards.
5 guards, yes.
Bro, Jimmy Butler only got 32 total votes. He got 2 second team votes, 26 third team votes.
Damn.
They don't like him.
Rudy Gobert got more total votes than Jimmy Butler. That's no lie. Rudy Gobert had 45 total votes over Jimmy Butler, who had 32.
Isn't Rudy Gobert the one that said he could take Shaq?
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah. I would love to have seen that. Shaq would have ate that kid up. He would have retired early.
Yeah, man.
That would have been Shaq's bitch.
I mean, I'm looking at this shit. Jaylen Brown only got 3 votes. That was 3 third team votes. But, yeah. LeBron James don't belong on the third team. I'm sorry, man.
Nope.
Y'all got to get this man everything because he's LeBron James. His team didn't do shit. The numbers didn't mean shit.
They're just padding up his legacy.
I'm gonna call him
Padding up
Garbage
the
Time
numbers.
Brian. Garbage Time Brian. I don't never remember Jordan making the third team ever.
I think Jordan made 11 teams. He made 10 first teams and 1 second team when he was with Washington. I think that's what it was. But he made 10 first
Get
teams.
rid of position because the game is evolving. You really don't see position play. No, I'm just saying the best guys should be on the first team. They don't fuck the position. If centers are trash, we should have a first team center. I'm just being real. It's like fuck all that. Give me the 5 best guys in the NBA. The 5 guys who was doing their thing in the NBA. And you can't have the second MVP. Can't have the runner up to the MVP be on the second team. That just don't look good. Jason Tatum or Devin Booker do not belong on the first team. Come on, man. Like, fuck the position. They don't even play positions in the fucking NBA. They don't even do positions.
They don't even fucking run an offense. They run down, they pass the ball to whoever their superstar is. He shoots, they run down and play Olay defense.
They got dudes 6'5" playing center. Man, like it's high school again. How call Anthony Towns make the list? I think I'm reaching. Trae Young should be on the second. Trae Young could be second or third. And Karl Anthony Towns belong where he is on the third list. He balled this year. He balled out this year. I'm not gonna lie, he did. He balled out. I need to know position. I need positions there. I need to know who's the best at their position. Who's the best 5, 4? Listen, there's no good 4s. Like, be real. So Jason Tatum is a 4. He's more of a shooting small forward masking as a 4.
Yes. Yes.
There's no great 4s. You don't need to know that.
And Embiid is a 5 that masquerades as a 4.
He can play a 4 or 5. So Embiid can play the 4 or the 5. Embiid is better than Jason Tatum.
Shit, I'll even go and say that he could play 3 too.
Slightly, unless he's playing a big 3. He's too slow still. But Jokic can play the 4 or the 5 as well. So if you want to have your positions,
Giannis can play the 4 or 5.
5.
Did Giannis make it?
Yeah, Giannis is
first team.
He's unanimous.
Oh, he was first team.
He got 100 first place votes.
How does he get 100, but yet he didn't even come in? He came in what, third for the MVP?
But he deserved it though. Giannis deserved the MVP.
Yeah.
You know, and then Embiid, yeah, Giannis got 100%. First, only unanimous guy got 100 votes. No. Yeah, Giannis is the 4 on the first team too, but Jason Tatum played the 4 as well. So I don't know who's the fucking 4. Giannis plays center as well.
Yep.
I'm saying Giannis played the 3, the 4, the 5. Depends on
Joker. Joker can play the 3, the 4, or the 5.
You should have had Giannis at the 3, Embiid at the 4, Jokic at the 5. You still got your positions.
Or interchange them. It's
where he should be. Tatum is the 3. Is the 3, but Tatum plays the 4 on his team a lot.
Yes.
Because Jaylen Brown plays the 3. But, positions are important. Oh, he want to know how many votes Luka got. Luka got the same amount of votes as Jokic. 88 first teams, 12 second team votes. So he got the same amount as the MVP. Luka got the same amount of votes as the MVP. Both of them got more votes than Embiid.
So they kind of shitted on Embiid all around this year.
Yeah, I mean next year Embiid might be a fucking monster next year. Might come out with Wilt numbers, and they keep them off.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Either
man.
that or he's gonna go the opposite way.
He wants out of Philly though, because he see what I've been saying. Doc Rivers is a mediocre coach. James Harden is a mediocre superstar. Can't win with him. Nope, can't win with him.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Nope. Shout out to Mike Singletary.
Secretary.
Can't win with him. Nope. Can't win with him.
Shout out to Vernon Davis.
I want winners. And he
Fuck
realized
Stephen A.
he can't
Smith.
win. He cannot win with James Harden. He getting the fuck out of Philly.
Nah, he gonna. Embiid, yeah, definitely. But I
Embiid
think
getting
this
the
dude's
fuck
gonna
out of
stay in
Philly.
Philly.
Yeah, Embiid getting the fuck out of Philly. You heard it here first.
He could take the
Embiid
train
is
to
good.
New York.
Nah, he's going to
He ain't
fucking
going to the
Miami.
Knicks.
He going
Shut
to
up.
South Beach. He wants sand in his toes.
There's sand in Brooklyn,
Coney
Coney Island.
Island.
There's sand in Coney Island. Shit,
He want real sand.
that's
Real
real
sand,
sand,
Coney
damn it.
Island?
I
No.
know.
You're not going to come here and talk smack about Brooklyn. No. Get the
Yes.
fuck out of here. I'll take
You're
a
gonna
fucking,
talk shit
I'll take a
about
fucking
Brooklyn
Nathan
'cause
Tuck off
Lala's
and stick
not
up your
here.
ass.
He'll gonna get mad at me. He wants some real white sand, man. He don't want that dirty ass sand.
If he wants real ass white sand, then he should take his ass to Texas. Then there's some white sands over there.
And on that note,
if all this Zion, man, stop smoking that crack over there. Eric. You smoking crack over there, man. Stop, man. Look, drugs are bad. Okay.
fuck Zion.
You can
man.
keep him, Eric.
You
Keep
can have that.
him. Keep
Please.
him.
He need
Zion,
to go to the
he
Knicks.
looks good in the Pelicans
Zion to
uniform.
the Knicks. 5 first-round picks.
Yo, if Zion gets signed by the Knicks, I'll shave my head bald.
Get ready. You're gonna look like
Oh shit.
I'll shave that shit, Mr. Clean, shiny and shit.
Yeah, I got some good razors I can tell you to use because it's gonna fucking happen.
I will.
Yes, Jay's gonna go.
I'll
Jay's
shave
gonna
that
get the Moon
shit.
Young. See?
Yep, just like that. Nice and shiny. I'll rock that bitch if they sign. But it has to be this year. It can't be 2 years from now. I don't want to hear this shit 2 years from now. Yo, you said the Knicks sign Zion. You go no this year because you want to keep fucking with me. So if they sign him this year, I'll shave my head bald.
Okay. I just want to see you shine your head, shave your head bald. You might want to talk to Nasty about doing hair bets with me because he had to shave his whole mustache off.
Yo, I'm with
all
it.
this was gone.
I will shave my head bald. Bald. All the way.
Where's my notepad, man? Where's the notepad?
Yeah, write that shit down.
Yeah, I gotta find a notepad.
Write that shit down. I will shave my shit bald, but it has to be this year before the beginning of the tip-off.
No, you say this year.
No.
By the trade deadline. Nope.
Okay, you got until December 31st at midnight when the ball drops.
No. To the trade deadline. You know most deals don't get done to the trade deadline. You got to get me to the trade deadline for him to go.
All right, so then if he does it, what are you gonna do?
Nothing. You don't want to say you're gonna shave his fucking.
This is all you, pal.
You volunteered.
This is all you.
I didn't volunteer this shit.
Put it this way: if they do get him before, you gotta grow your hair.
I'm not growing my fucking hair.
I
want to see you
that.
rocking the Colin Kaepernick.
Oh,
man, I can't do that. Hell no, bro. You said, look, I didn't provoke this bet. You said,
all right,
hey,
go ahead, write it down.
You said it. It's not like I provoked this shit.
And I'll give you to the trade deadline.
Okay, there you go.
I'll give you to the trade deadline. I'll give it to you.
Traded to Knicks.
By the deadline.
Matter of fact, Eric, when is the trade deadline? What date?
That's usually in February. That's in February.
February.
All right, I'll give you to February. So it'll be null and void if he gets traded to any other team before.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It has to be the Knicks. Must be the Knicks.
All right, I'm with it. With it, that when the next show after the trade happens, I'll show up nice and clean.
No, we want on
I
site.
wanted Jokic in Dallas with Luka, but Jokic said he's staying for. Hell
Of
yeah,
course he is.
For $260 million.
And in Texas, yes, he's staying.
No, you talking about Jokic staying in Denver?
Oh, my bad.
Jinx.
For that max money, yeah.
I intend on keeping Zion. He's gonna sign this incentive-based contract, and it's over, man. It's over, man, because he's gonna be hurt again, man, by December, man.
If he keeps eating those donuts, man.
Yeah, man.
Them beignets, man. Them crawfish, man. You know it's crawfish season coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's get the boils going.
Yeah, the boil's already happening. So I got it down, man. You got it.
Yep. All right. And I'm talking about clean. I'm gonna come with no hair on my face, no hair on. I might even shave my ass.
Oh.
Okay, I'll take your word for that one. But I'm just saying.
I'm coming on here in a thong.
Oh, nah.
Oh, man.
Nah, goddamn it. No, hell no.
No, that's not necessary.
Nah, you keep that one, bro. I do not want that image of you in a thong in my mind, bro.
As a matter of fact, if Jason comes on this show with that thong on, Mo, what would happen to him?
Oh, you want to see?
Yes, Mo, what would happen to him?
If he comes on with a thong,
yes.
First, I would do this. That's the first thing I would do.
And then, and then after that,
I gotta find it. I got all these.
Damn it!
Let me tell you something. She comes at me like that, I'm ducking it and I'm suplexing her ass.
And then he talking about this.
On goes Cherry.
Stop saying that shit. Shout out to Ruthless Lala with the double cheeked up on a Sunday.
She's the killer in slides.
Woo.
I have to say, if that happens, your rating is gonna go.
Oh no,
they're gonna go down, bro. They're gonna turn that shit down, man.
No,
they're gonna watch that shit.
Them shits are gonna go up.
The views, when you do that shit, you're gonna be doing the show by yourself. I'm getting
the views. They'll be requesting Venom and Smoke Diabolical Hater Hour.
You can have that.
Get my own spin-off off of that shit.
You can have that. I will come back after you fucking finish and end the show. I am not doing the show with a man in a thong.
I might have a thong on right now. You don't know.
I don't want to know if you got a thong on, Jay. This is too fucking much information, man. Yes, double cheeked up on a Sunday, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
No, Jay, we don't want to know if you double cheeked up on a Sunday, bro. Please don't.
Maybe Saturdays.
We got one more thing, man. Another crazy ass shit going on with Tank Davis and Rolly Romero. Man, they've been going at it. They've been talking shit. Tank pushed him off the stage. Can't wait for this fight. I cannot wait for this fucking fight that's going to happen this weekend. Who you got, Tank or Rolly? Rolly sounds like a bitch anyway. Though.
I was about to say, I'm not familiar with these particular fighters, but how can you not go against Tank?
Tank gonna kill him because he talking shit about Tank. Tank is going to fucking kill him.
Yeah. I
want it blocked. I'm going to keep it on YouTube, Anthony. I'm going to keep I'm going to keep it on Facebook, Anthony. I'm going to keep this shit on Facebook if he comes on the thong. I want him to block it. Block it for us. Just block the shit.
Oh Lord.
But
I'm gonna get a thong that in the front it has the commission on it.
Okay, Rikishi.
Ew, you're not gonna drag me into your thong. Fuck this shit.
And you right in the middle too.
No. You get the diabolical thongs from Jay. If you want a thong,
That's crazy.
no. Buy your elephant trunks from fucking Jay, the diabolical elephant trunk. No.
Yo, the other day I was watching.
Let's talk boxing.
The other day I was watching on what do you call it on YouTube. There's already people starting to do simulations using Madden with this season coming up of football.
I love those.
I watched the simulation of your first game with the Saints, and I watched the simulation of the Jets versus the Ravens. I'll take it if they could do what they did. They won 17-14. I'll take it. The running game looked good, but I know it's a video game, and it wasn't two players. It was computer against computer. It was a simulated game, and both teams look very good.
I agree with you. Anthony Tank is gonna fucking kill this dude because he really pissed this dude off. Tank really pushed this man down the fucking stage.
As long as he stays composed to the game plan, Tank will tear him up. But if he goes out there and he's reckless, one bad move, one punch to the jaw could end anybody.
And I think Tank gonna be focused enough to beat the shit out of Romero because Romero and him been talking shit the whole time this fight been going. So that's why I wanted Dasty to come on because Dasty is the boxing expert. He's really into boxing. But I really like the fact that
what's that on Showtime?
I like the fact that we finally got two people who hate each other that's going in the ring. That's what the fuck I love. That makes it the best fight. And I will be watching it nefariously when it comes on.
It's the only way to watch it.
Exactly.
Watch Madden 23 sales go up because of Watson playing now. Well, first of all,
I saw a simulated game with him in it. He didn't look too good in the simulated game.
You better get it. Use the regular one that comes out when they first come, before the updates come with the roster updates, because he's going to be unplayable for the rest of the season. You better use the
Some people. I heard 10 games, and then I heard 2 games.
Man, this motherfucker gonna get 12 games.
At least, I say at least 8. At
least. Motherfucker get 12 games.
Honestly, I think he should be done for the season. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why he didn't get convicted is because money. If it was you or me, we'd be in jail right now.
First of all, it wouldn't have happened to you or me. We ain't got the money like he got.
That's true.
They were there. They just said I just hit Jay all for free. That's what they go fucking say. I should have never gave him none. That's what they fucking said. They wouldn't have fucking brought us to the court period. He touched me. Is when you're rich, they come after you.
Yep.
Yes.
That's when they're like,
and then he admitted I had sex with 3 of them. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker admitted that he had sex 3 with.
And honestly, the fact that he admitted that he had sex, then to me, has to prove what these women are saying about him. It's not just one woman. If it was one woman, it was like, let's say the fucking what's his name? Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp thing. Yeah. It's one word against another. That I get. But the fact that it's been multiple women saying the same thing.
And where the smoke is fire.
Why is it that they didn't find him guilty?
I'm putting it this way. They found out it was consensual. What happened?
I don't believe that shit. It was consensual. I'll give you an extra $250 if you give me a Hummer.
I'm like this. They did the do for the money. Now they want more money. That's what I think what happened. They did the do. They did the do for it, and then you went back. Some cases, some women went back. So I'm like this. If you go back, I mean, you obviously liked it. And I'm like this. Don't go to social media. Go to the police. Do not go civil trial. Go to the police. Don't wait. Go to the police.
Yep.
That's how I feel about Watson.
If the first person would have stood up instead of waiting so long and said something in the beginning, maybe all these other women wouldn't have had the same
Because
situation
you know how
like that.
somebody got free for 22? A lot of them probably was bullshit. And so they just say, well, if this is 10 of these are bullshit, he must be innocent. You know, because he make money. They get the benefit of the doubt. Now us, we don't get the benefit of the doubt. Oh, that motherfucker's guilty.
Oh yeah.
I got the rope right here. That's what they gonna say. He good.
But yet he gets 200 and something $1 million.
Man, like I said, they can kill all the interviews all you want. You can say the lady was convincing, but they found something. The coach obviously found that shit was fucking consensual. It's a black man in Texas. It's not like he was in fucking Atlanta. He was in fucking Texas. Who don't mind putting you to fucking jail. And then he already didn't want to be with Houston anyway. So they had no reason to let him out free. So they must have evidence of the shit was consensual. I'm not trying to take up for fucking Deshaun Watson, but there's a reason why this motherfucker didn't do anything. There's a reason why this motherfucker got off 22. Bill Cosby couldn't even get off of 22.
But he got out on technicality.
He got out, but he did get out.
He got out on the technicality.
Yeah, he got out on the technicality, but he didn't get off. He went to jail. He didn't even get off of 22. And Bill got way more money than Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Hey, look, some people are actresses, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying. I seen people cry on some shit that you know they was fucking guilty.
Speaking of Amanda Heard at the damn at the Johnny Depp thing, crying her fucking eyes out.
Let me tell you something, bro. The only reason why Johnny Depp will win that case and not that
And
we're getting off of it is because he's a better actor on the stand than she is.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Because in my opinion, he did the same shit. They abused each other.
Yep.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes.
But he is a better actor on the stand than she is. That's just my opinion. Everybody can sit there and say, oh, Johnny Depp was set up. No, Johnny Depp is probably a drug-addicted, alcoholic abuser.
But you going to get off?
But he's going to get off.
Let me put it this way. I need this lawyer too. But I'm putting it this way with Deshaun Watson. She must not have been too convincing because they found him innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So she can cry and do all the interviews in the world she fucking want. It's a reason why he got the fuck off.
But my thing is, he would have to be innocent of the civil court. If they're willing to pay, then that's paying for guilt. If you don't win in the civil case, then you're fucking guilty. If you're not guilty, then you're going to win both cases.
But the preponderance of the evidence is lesser in a civil trial than a criminal trial.
I'm putting it this way, Eric. That makes my point. If Bill couldn't get off, he had to finally get off on a technicality. But if Bill didn't initially get off and Deshaun got off, that let me know something.
But yeah, it's two different things.
Yeah.
You know, he was having sex after getting a massage. Bill Cosby was drugging women and raping them.
Yes.
Sexual assault to me is sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
It's the same fucking neighborhood. They neighbors.
But my thing is, if they have enough proof to find him guilty that he has to civilly pay money, then to me, he's guilty.
Yeah, but motherfucker got off. He got the fuck off a criminal in Texas, like one of the hardest fucking places to get off of anything.
Yeah, but you're talking about, remember, at that time, he was a Texan. So for the Texans to keep their team looking squeaky clean, of course, you're going to have...
Texas don't give a fuck about that.
Listen, yeah, they do, because if it was a Cowboy, that shit would have never made it to TV.
That's different. Nobody gives a fuck about the Houston Texans. Houston don't even give a fuck about Houston Texans. But I'm just saying, you know, I'm just being real. It's Texas. The motherfuckers, they love to imprison the motherfucker. They don't care. They're imprisoning a child. OJ got off because he had a fire-ass lawyer.
OJ got off because the glove didn't fit. So you can't fucking...
He had a fire fucking lawyer. If you watch the OJ thing, it was fire how Johnny Cochran did that.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Johnny Cochran was...
that shit was a fire defense.
He had the best legal team that you could buy.
Yep. Yeah, look, that shit went away with T.I. and Tiny. You ain't heard no more about that fucking shit. Yeah, that shit went away. So I'm just saying, he got off all 22. I mean, he even got off on the lady who was crying on it that Eric was talking about. So that means something ain't right. That motherfucker kept receipts or some shit to get off that motherfucker.
But to me, if you're found guilty in the civil, then you're guilty in the criminal, because they're going to use the same evidence.
You can't be tried twice. You can't be tried twice.
Can't be tried twice though. So you could fucking pay
no,
it
I get that. But in my opinion, that if you're found innocent in the criminal trial, but they use the same evidence in the civil trial,
OJ,
and the judge finds you guilty in the civil trial,
OJ,
then what happened with the judge in the fucking criminal trial?
OJ was found guilty in the civil trial.
Yeah, OJ
was guilty. I don't give a fuck what you guys say.
Man, my blackness won't allow me to say OJ was guilty.
You're not gonna push me like a motherfucker. When he went to put on that glove, when he went to put on that glove, that dude put his hand like this and was like, the glove
just he struggled. He looked like he struggled.
Look, the glove don't fit. You must have quit. My blackness won't allow it to come out. Like Dave Chappelle said. My blackness won't allow me to fucking say OJ didn't do it.
But when the camera isn't in your face and you sitting there, you know deep down inside, damn, OJ did that.
My blackness won't allow it.
Believe me, I was one of those back then that when I can remember, I was working at the hot shop. I was working at McDonald's at the hot shop, and the shit came over the radio.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Jason, you were at McDonald's. I was at Arby's, and when the verdict came out,
I was in school.
When the verdict came out, we were like, "Oh my god, that son of a bitch got over." He was guilty as fuck.
Look,
and he got over.
It came over my elementary school, and we fucking cheered. We had a fucking party. We were young. We were like, "Fucking OJ got off. We got one."
There was people cheering, and there was people pissed off. But you could tell who were the cheerers and who were the people pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact,
OJ did that. Look, my blackness, a part of the black delegation, can't allow me to say one of our black brothers did it. He got off. What the court say?
Come on. Don't be like Lala. Be a man and take a stand on the issue.
I'm joking, people. I wasn't there. That's what I tell you.
He gonna use every excuse like Lala did, and we sit here. It's gonna be another fucking 2 hours before he even comes close to making a decision.
I wasn't there. The court said he was guilty in one court. Yes, he was guilty civilly.
Yes.
Yeah. Criminally,
in my opinion,
criminally he was not guilty.
They used this
according to the jurors of his peers.
Fuck. I don't know about that.
It's a jury of his peers. I can't fucking deny that. Then he went to jail for stealing his own shit, so they got their time back.
Exactly. It kind of.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, listen, I can't say the man guilty if they say he innocent. I was fucking like what? What this happened in 90 what? 96?
96?
95, 96.
95, 96.
Motherfucker, I was 10. I didn't how the fuck shit. I was 10. Shit.
I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, bro. That's us. We were 24, 25, and
People laugh. I like this joke though that about my blackness. I'm like, hey, he probably did that shit, but hey, it's.
Listen, it has nothing to do with R. Kelly not being a good actor, Anthony. When they
He
got
got
you on
off, too.
video pissing on the girl with your
listen, he
fucking
got
Soul
off of
Train
that
award
video.
sitting on the shelf right there.
No, listen, he got off that video. That video he got off. You know, people don't realize it was him in the video. He got off. R. Kelly got off. R. Kelly was just stupid to stop. He just didn't stop.
Exactly.
R. Kelly didn't stop. If R. Kelly would have stopped, R. Kelly would still be out here making music.
Yep.
That's the problem. R. Kelly got off. He did that shit.
He thought he was untouchable because he got off.
He did that shit.
Because he got off, he thought he could continue doing it and continue getting off.
And so R. Kelly, R. Kelly interview was one of the worst acting jobs I ever fucking saw in my fucking life. That was pretty bad.
Robert, calm down, Robert.
Ain't no brothers living in Brentwood, California in the 90s. That dude off that man and that lady. I wasn't there.
Me and Jason were in New York, so we can't testify to that.
I wasn't there. I was a 10-year-old in New Orleans at the time. I wasn't there. I guess that's how I'll be on the stand. I wasn't there. I can't confirm or deny that OJ cut them people up.
Wow.
OJ did it.
OJ did it. Some people look, he did it in the civil trial. He didn't do it in the criminal. That's how you get off that.
He killed them financially. He didn't kill them criminally.
Not even that, because you knew he was already hiding his assets.
I'm saying it was probably OJ because nobody else could do it.
But
it was probably OJ.
Nobody else had a reason to do it.
I know it was probably OJ, but we can't say it because we can get sued. That's why I'm saying the way I'm saying this shit. Because, motherfucker might need money. He been in jail all that time. And I don't need him to run across his podcast, try to sue me.
Listen, he can't take rock. He could take all the rocks I got because I ain't got shit.
According to the courts, I want to keep my podcast, sir. According to the courts,
shit,
he was found innocent in the criminal court. And he was found guilty in the fucking civil.
Fuck that, he's guilty.
Yes, he was guilty of punching some.
We do not.
He was guilty of punching some guy trying to get his.
With Jason, Eric, and Izzy's about to say.
No. He was guilty of punching some guy trying to get his memorabilia back. Yeah, he was guilty of that.
He was guilty of that. Yes.
He was guilty of that
crime.
He was guilty of jumping over that fence, climbing through that window, slicing everybody up with a ginsu.
We do not approve of what Jay just said. The man was found innocent criminally. He was allegedly. You got to use the word allegedly.
Not in my criminal court.
You have to. Look. We trying to grow big. You got to use the word allegedly jumped over the fence. Then you go say what you say. You got to use the word allegedly.
Listen, you saw the way he jumped over those suitcases.
He
back in the day.
allegedly jumped over the fence.
When OJ was doing the fucking car rental commercials and he used to run through the airport, you saw how he used to jump over shit. He jumped over that fence with no problem.
That was a stump though. He allegedly jumped over that fence.
And the dumbass left one of his gloves behind.
That didn't fit.
And he was
because after it was saturated with blood, it shrunk.
Oh, I didn't know blood shrunk your gloves, but okay.
He was wearing a leather glove. If you get leather wet and it dries, it gets smaller. It's leather.
According to the thing, they told OJ to stop taking his arthritis pills, but they made his knuckles swell. But hey, that was something.
That could be. See, look at that. You already saw how they got over it. Let your knuckles swell up.
He allegedly stopped taking his arthritis pill. Allegedly. You're not about to fucking get me in some thing with OJ who allegedly killed somebody. You think I'm gonna fucking get into it with an alleged murderer? Fuck that. I got a family with that.
1675 New Orleans way. Go find them.
What the fuck was that? Who the fuck? That's not even a fucking street in New Orleans. What the fuck? You're killing me. You fighting for my life. I was laughing. Yeah. R. Kelly was tripping.
Yeah.
CEO
Kelly, calm down, Kelly.
I have to protect the show at all costs because Jay is trying to ruin me by saying someone who was found innocent is guilty.
This is a freedom of speech of America.
Freedom,
I should be able to
it's
say
not
whatever I
free.
want.
Consequences, sir.
It's not free, and we know that. Come on.
I'm going to say what I want to say.
It's
OJ
freedom
did
of
it.
speech, but not freedom of consequence, sir.
Britney Spears is fucked up in the head.
Oh,
What
that's a
else?
fact.
What else do you want me to say?
Allegedly, she's fucked up in the head. Use the word allegedly.
Elvis is alive.
Allegedly, the New Orleans Saints are actually going to do good this year. Allegedly,
the Jets are not going to be in last place again.
No, we're not going to be in last place. Fuck Stephen A. Smith, bitch ass.
Allegedly, Stephen A. Smith got that one right.
No, allegedly he didn't get that right. Allegedly he got it right.
Allegedly,
He said Tampa
right.
Bay still taking your division.
Who?
That Stephen A. Smith said that Tampa Bay still taking your division, no matter if this dude, Jameis comes out and plays lights out.
First of all,
he's still picking Brady.
I'm gonna put it this way. First of all, he's a nut. He likes to fucking suck on what the best nuts are in here. So he's sucking on Tom Brady's nuts right now. So
allegedly,
it ain't no allegedly. He's a ball sucker.
Allegedly a ball sucker.
No, he's a ball sucker. That's what I can fucking tell you. Ain't no allegedly there. I want to smoke with Stephen A. I want to fucking smoke with him. Fuck him. But
you afraid of old ass OJ.
I don't want, look, OJ killed somebody. Stephen A ain't never killed nobody.
Johnny Cochran's dead. You ain't got nothing to worry about. He ain't got no lawyers.
But if he kills my ass, I am not here. Don't you understand this shit?
You got Roe to protect you.
If he kills my ass when Roe's not here, what the fuck gonna happen? Shit.
You better get an extra glizzy for the house.
Man, fuck that. Back to Stephen A. Smith. He couldn't even get Jameis Winston's stats right when he was trying to down the man. Fuck Stephen A. Smith. He probably still think Franco Harris still playing with his dumb ass.
See? And I said fuck Stephen A. Smith, and he got it right. The Jets, but when he talks about the Saints, he's wrong. Fuck that. If he's right about my team being in last place, he's right about the fucking Tampa Bay whooping on yours and taking your division again.
Tampa Bay haven't beaten us in 3 years.
It doesn't matter. Like he said, sure, they could beat Tampa Bay, but they can't beat anybody else.
We beat the Jets.
I'm just telling you what Stephen A. Smith. If you want to, you didn't beat the Giants. You didn't beat the Giants.
So what? We beat the Jets. You're not a
Giants fan. You didn't beat the Giants, but what did that get?
You're not a Giants fan.
We're gonna have that conversation again. You beating the Jets had you at the end of the season doing the same shit the Jets were doing, watching the playoffs.
And the Giants beating us did what? Had them at home watching the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, but if you would have beat the Giants, maybe you could have made the playoffs.
You probably did.
Just saying.
I wouldn't want that team in the playoffs anyway because we didn't have a quarterback. Our quarterback was gone. You forgot Taysom Hill, the only other quarterback we had, was fucking hurt. He got hurt in the Falcons game. Liz Frank injured.
Well, you better hope that this dude stays healthy all year.
Because I don't want to see Andy Dalton now.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see Andy Dalton out there because all you're getting is the wish version of what you had last.
That's true. They haven't beaten us in 4 years, Tampa Bay.
But they won the division.
In 4 years. We won the division 4 straight years. You know how hard it is to repeat getting 5 straight division titles?
Yeah, but the teams in your division back when you did that were shitty ass teams.
No, they wasn't. We did that recently. We won before last year. We won the last 4 with a quarterback with no arm.
He has an arm. He has an arm.
2008. No, it was 2016, 17, 18, 19. They won it. No, it was 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, so you won your division in the dome or whatever, the bubble.
No, we won a division when Tampa won the Super Bowl. We won the division. A lot of people don't realize that. They didn't win the division. They had to go on the road 3 times.
But they won the Super Bowl.
In the COVID Bowl. Okay, they won with no fans there.
Okay.
They wouldn't have won that game in the
you
Super Bowl with fans.
But you didn't.
Don't matter. You said division. We ain't talking Super Bowl. You said they've been kicking our ass. How can you been kicking somebody's ass and they won a division 4 straight years before you won your first division title?
But they won Super Bowls. Did you win
They
Super
won
Bowls in those 4 years? In those 4
year,
years
man.
that you
Come
won the
on, man.
division.
Come on, man.
In
That's like
those 4 years that you won the division.
Come on, man.
Did you win the Super Bowl?
Come on, man. We count COVID bowls now. So the Lakers titles is relevant now, right? The bubble bowl. Nobody count that shit.
They do count it. We don't count it.
Nobody counts that shit.
They count it. It's still in the books.
Nobody counts
no
that shit.
asterisk next to it.
The teams. They had to have a champion that year. That year should not been there. Nobody counts
COVID
that
Super
shit.
Bowl, COVID championships.
Nobody counts that shit. That's asterisks by that shit.
There ain't no asterisk by that. I want to see a book.
How can you have a home field advantage with 1,000 fans in the stands?
You still have fans
on a neutral site. So there was not a true game. How can you have a true road playoff game and you have no crowd noise? You can audible like shit. It's not no real championship, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That shit was fake.
They still
I would say
won,
that even the Saints won. I mean, I don't count that championship. It's a Kobe Bowl.
I doubt that. I think if you guys would win it, you would be sitting there. Yeah, we won that shit.
No, I didn't. I am a football purist. So I'm like, we won when no fans in the stands. I really don't count that one. We got 1.5. That's what I told you. We got 1.5.
Mo,
I would just celebrate that shit.
Mo, I would love to agree with you, but I can't.
I'm agreeing.
It's still a championship, no matter what the circumstances. It's still a championship.
I don't count them shit. Y'all can count
them. And that's cool. And I respect that.
Y'all can count them shits.
The organization, that's still a championship.
Yeah, that's for their organization. Because Tampa Bay is the most losing franchise in football history. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the worst winning percentage in football history. So that's why they celebrating that one so hard. That's why they celebrating that one so hard. And they're out talking about how we kick their ass every year for 4 years. We kicked their ass for 4 years. They get one fluke game against us in the Superdome. That was it. In that game, we was in control. If we had a quarterback that could throw the ball more than 5 yards down the field, we win that game. So where are they kicking our ass? Well, that's why I say Stephen A. don't have any intel on that. Where are they kicking our ass?
He said they're kicking your ass this year.
He
said, watch Tom Brady this year.
Fuck out of here. I'll bet Stephen A. all the money in the world that Tampa won't kick our ass this year.
So you're saying New Orleans will sweep? So you're saying that New Orleans will sweep them again?
Yes, again. They're gonna get swept again.
Okay.
That's what it is. Look, it's like death and taxes. The Saints will sweep Tampa. That's what's been happening for the last 4 years, as Eric said. Eric said his youngest will be 4 week after next. We've been sweeping their ass.
That kind of sounds like a bet to me. Just saying,
it's sweeping their fucking ass. I'll do 25 push-ups on the shit if we don't sweep their ass. I'll write it down. I don't care. We'll sweep their ass. We sweep their ass. It starts week 2, so I can lose in week 2. We playing week 2, and when we beat their ass in week 2, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit." And then we beat their ass, and I think it's 15.
But remember, if they don't come week 3, on our show before week 3, we want to see those push-ups.
You can do the push-ups. You know me, I'm about doing my push-up bets. I don't care about that.
And I've done push-ups on the show, so
I'm writing it down now. We will sweep their ass again, and then when we sweep their ass again, what you gonna do?
I'm already shaving my head bald. Izzy's the one that brought up
no.
This sounds like a push-up thing. So bring it to him over here.
No.
Bring it to him over here.
He's
the one that brought it up.
I'm sorry, Eric. I don't count COVID championships because shit wasn't normal. So I'm like, if any other championship, if it was normal conditions, I give it to you. Even the Patriots cheating to get their championship. It was under fucking normal conditions. Cool. They got it.
So
That
you
was not under normal conditions.
You think your Saints are going to win the division as well? Sweep the Tampa Bay and win the division.
Hell yeah, we can win the division. We
But
always in a contention to win the division. But the answer here is Tampa. But you say Stephen A. Smith said Tampa gonna kick our ass. We sweeping Tampa.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, but the evidence
No,
would
Eric,
say
it's not the same thing, Eric. See, there you go, trying to advocate.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, Super Bowls 1 to 20 was not answered because they played less than 17 games. No.
There's no
What I'm
asterisks
saying
behind
is
those.
the
Come on,
conditions
Eric.
were different. Come on,
There's
the
no
conditions of that
asterisks.
season Tampa won were different. There were no fans in the stands. We didn't know if we were gonna have a season or not. Come on, man. There's no advantage to
So
having a
basically,
home
you're
field.
saying your team took the year off.
Everybody took the year off there. People were worrying about people were getting sick. First of all, the Saints played a team that didn't have a quarterback. They played the Denver Broncos and they had a wide receiver at quarterback. Come on, man. Like that season was fucked up. Stars was getting knocked out left and right because they was catching COVID. Come on, man. Like somebody caught COVID. I forgot who that was in the playoffs. They caught COVID and couldn't play. I forgot what team that was. So they star player caught a fucking COVID in the playoffs. Not because they got hurt. Not because it happened through the game. Because of fucking illness coming around getting people. Come on, man. That shit to me that season, just like the Lakers season, don't count to me. Don't count. But especially the Lakers championship because they were supposed to have a fucking
That was an AAU tournament.
Come on, man. Just like that was a 7-on-7 tournament that basically in fucking football. You had no fucking crowd in the stands. So what's the purpose of home field? They could have played that shit at a neutral site. What's the purpose of home field if you can get all the advantages if you like you at home? I don't count them shits.
If these teams would have been smart, they would have been piping in.
You can't
sound like
motherfucking
they do for wrestling.
It's illegal.
It's against the rules.
Because Atlanta got docked a pick and they had to pay $500,000 because they was piping in crowd noise. Atlanta did that a couple years ago. It's illegal. You can't pipe in crowd noise.
Everything's
so
illegal.
You got a quiet stadium because I went to the game when they played San Francisco that year. It's like you can hear a pin drop in that motherfucker. You can.
I'll say this. It was weird.
1,000 people screaming in a 70,000 stadium. It sounds like a pin drop in that bitch.
True, because when I used to watch the Jet games, the shit looked like a scrimmage.
Even watching the Mets, man, that was just.
It was like watching OTAs.
Yeah, so it's no advantage. So it's like you going into New Orleans, you think it's one of the most rocking stadiums they can get. That you can't hear when they're screaming. But you go in there, you can hear. You can audible. Oh shit, I can see it. They audible. Nobody's getting rattled. The elements are out the game. So now you just playing a scrimmage like you're doing practice. A practice game. So that's why I say I don't count it. Not because they beat us in the beat us in the playoffs. I wouldn't have counted for the Saints. I'm like, man, that shit kind of feel weak. It feels weak because it's like we didn't really do what we had to do. We really caught a break. It feels like that whole season felt like forgotten to me. It's like I'm glad that we don't have to go through that shit no more because it was horrible to watch football game with no crowd noise.
Until this monkeypox epidemic starts to get bad.
Oh, Lord.
Next thing you know, it's going to be the monkeypox.
Yeah, oh, man. Hope it ain't contagious. Oh, yeah, I wrote it down, Eric.
Yes, it's contagious.
Never didn't win that game. We lost it. Now they won it. We didn't do enough to win the game. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, man, because we fumbled. No, they forced those fumbles. Drew Brees threw Drew Brees did throw those interceptions. He threw 3 of them. But like I said, I don't count that season. I don't count the Lakers or Tampa Bay's championship or any other team that won a championship that year. Like we said on this show, sports should have been canceled. So we can't go and say sports should have been canceled to praising the person who won.
Talk to
I
Stephen
remember
A. Smith.
Izzy said it many times. Sports need to be canceled. So we can't go and praise the champion on the season that we thought should have been canceled. I just want to stay consistent. So the 25
looking right.
If Saints don't sweep Tampa. There you go. It's down, bro. I wrote it down, man.
55?
No, 25. Ain't no fucking
25. I thought you were that confident.
Only if you match me for 55. We do.
You want your first death on the show?
No matter. Hey, we gotta go sometime.
Listen, I'm still worried about pulling off 10 for the deal that I have with Izzy.
Oh, this shit funny.
I'm still trying not to catch a heart attack on that one. Shit. I was lucky Eric said I'd take 10.
Man. So we got 2 bets here. We got recap the bets. Here you go. Look, let's recap the bets. Zion, if you get traded to the Knicks this year, he's going to shave his head, and please leave the thong at home. Mo does 25 push-ups if Saints don't sweep Tampa.
I'm a dance like party boy from, what do you call it,
God.
Jackass.
Oh, God, no. Please.
We'll dance on Jeff on the way to the ring.
In other news, level out Pittsburgh wide receiver Washington might be holding out for a new. What is he holding out for?
Why?
Why?
Why? He's a number 3 receiver. Why is he holding out?
Man, chill out.
It's because of these contracts, these crazy ass contracts.
Now, how you gonna go against your team? Ain't this some shit? Talk about I'll do the push-ups with Jay. No, I want Jay to do the 20. If I gotta do 55, I want Jay to do all 55 of them bitches while I'm drinking a drink.
Woo!
I'm gonna say, Ro, go to the store and get me a daiquiri, and I'm gonna count this shit out.
Listen,
1.
you probably finished that daiquiri
2.
and 1 for next Friday night.
Don't you understand? We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night. I will do another stream until you finish them push-ups.
About to say, we've done 3-hour streams, brother.
Listen,
It might take me longer than 3 hours to pump out 55.
Don't worry about it. Look, he can't do it in 4 hours. I'll end the stream and put another stream up. He's continuing to do it. 36, 37.
It'll be like 3:30 in the morning.
No matter.
It's okay.
38.
I don't sleep at night.
Yeah, I'm talking about the bet he has with Iz. Oh. Man,
yeah, he said he's taking 10 of mine. But don't worry, we're gonna be good in that one.
Okay.
What was that one again? I had that one written down.
That the Jets have a better record than the Giants, or
no, that's not the bet. The bet is the Yankees will have a better record than the bet.
Mets.
Oh, that's a given.
Ain't that far ahead there, buddy.
Oh yeah, Eric will have.
You're not that far ahead.
But who's ahead? But who's ahead?
Right now, the Yankees.
That's all that matters.
Right now.
I got a long time to go.
Because like I said,
it's a long season,
come the All-Star break is when the Mets implode.
We'll see.
So I'm gonna sit back. I'm watching. I'm paying attention. I'm watching the Mets. They're winning their games here and there. They're gonna do their
here
thing.
And there.
After the All-Star break, they done.
Here we go.
Here and there. Okay.
Here we go.
They done. We already know how the list goes. Don't make me do the list again.
No, don't
do it. Don't do it. You'll embarrass yourself. Don't do it.
Do the list again.
Don't do it. I swear to God, don't do it.
It was the Yankees. No, it was the Yankees.
It was Yankees, Giants.
No, Yankees,
Knicks. Yankees, Knicks, Rangers.
Get out of here. Oh, get out of here.
Yankees, Knicks, Rangers, Giants.
Stop it.
Giants.
Y'all talking out your ass. Shut the fuck up.
Islanders and Mets.
Nets, then Mets.
Y'all talking out your ass.
I forgot the Nets, then the Mets.
Whatever.
Look how he look at. Don't break your head, Oh man, who they coach? Who is they coach? Somebody tell me the coach name for the Lakers.
Beats me.
Eric, you supposed to tell. Oh, I said Darvin Ham.
Who the fuck is that?
He used to be a
play for
player.
the Pistons. He used to play for the Pistons. That's how I know Darvin Ham.
He
He's
played for
actually
the
a good coach. It's not a bad hire.
He's a rookie coach?
No,
Well,
he
head
was an
coach.
assistant coach. He was an assistant coach. He was
After that dude from Michigan didn't want the fucking job.
Yeah, Javon.
Because nobody wants to go in there, and you're going in there as a coach, but you know that LeBron has the last say.
Yep.
Yeah, and I say Darvin Ham, God bless him.
Good luck to you.
So Lakers fans, I want to hear Lakers fans. Are y'all happy about Darvin Ham?
They ain't happy. They got to keep
happy about a
Westbrook.
ham and egg sandwich.
And man, I thought they was going after Mark Jackson. Why has Mark Jackson still haven't got a job?
That's a crime. Besides, you think Mark Jackson wanted to go to the Lakers?
Them down. Maybe listen, nobody wants to be with that cancer-lamed LeBron.
Yep, Darvin Ham is hired as the Laker coach. So Lakers,
nobody wants that. Listen, would you want to go there knowing that you're going to go to management and be like, yo, we're going to get this play. We should get this player, and this player. And then the front office is going to tell you, all right, so we'll have to have a meeting with LeBron first and see if that's what he wants.
I'm happy for the brother, though. I'm happy for the brother Darvin Ham. I'm very.
Listen, he got a raise.
He sure did.
He went from being assistant to head coach, and if he could mold that team, they could be something.
Man, Darvin Ham was a damn good coach. He helped develop Giannis too. It wasn't just Jason. It wasn't just Jason Kidd. Darvin Ham helped with this Giannis monster we seeing now. So Darvin Ham was a damn good coach. Now, will LeBron let him coach? Is the question.
No, like I said, he's going to go into the front office and be like, look, these are the free agents. We should pick up this dude, and this dude. Let's try to make a trade or do something like that. And they're going to say, well, we have to put it past LeBron first.
Shit.
If I am the Lakers,
trade him.
I'm trading LeBron James.
You know you can't trade Westbrook. You know you're not really going to get anything if you trade AD because he can't stay healthy. The only person that's going to get you some chips is LeBron.
That's it.
So trade his ass. Get 2 or 3 players and go that route. You know what I'm saying? You could probably still get 2 or 3 players for LeBron.
Yeah.
Yep. Darvin Ham is
same Ham. He's another ham and egger.
was one of the best. He was one of the best. He was a good donkey. He was a fucking phenomenal donkey. He was a good role player off the bench.
And usually those make the good coaches.
He's a damn good coach. Shit, I know people in Detroit wanted Darvin Ham there instead of fucking Casey. But I'm glad he got with the Lakers. I hope the Lakers don't ruin him.
Well,
they're gonna suck.
Like I said, if they turn around and trade LeBron, the Lakers will have a chance of doing something.
Depends upon where he gets traded to.
Listen, out there's people that'll take him.
Yeah, Knicks.
No.
Yep. You have to trade LeBron for players, and what they really need is draft picks.
That's true too.
They need draft picks.
They need young players.
The Pelicans are taking their 8th pick right now. The Pelicans took it,
and the kid is kind of nice. The one that they picked.
Don't need any more players. They just gonna get better. It's not like they're in a dire need of players. This 8th pick could have helped the Lakers out phenomenally.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't. They need another star. They need another person there. And then I think they got a pick next year. And then they lose their pick again in 27.
Yeah, because when you trade multiple first rounders, it has to be every other year.
Yeah, so they get a pick at 26, and then they get another. Then they lose another pick at 27, and then they finally off the Pelicans deal in 28. That's too much for Anthony Davis.
I'll tell you what, the GM of the Pelicans, congratulations.
If Anthony Davis would have stayed healthy, then no.
No,
it wasn't too much.
I don't care. That's too much for one player. You gave up 4 players and 4 picks. Anthony Davis is not Michael Jordan. That's something shit you give for Michael Jordan. That's a Michael Jordan type deal.
So then what do you get for LeBron?
That it has to be greater than fucking Anthony Davis. Yes.
You'd have to get what, 5 picks and 5 players?
And some players. Yep, and some players to get LeBron. If you saying he's the GOAT, as people say, you have to give up more than Anthony Davis to get LeBron. You have to get him 4
or Anthony Davis level.
Yeah, I'm just saying you got to give up 4 quality players and at least 4 to 5 picks to get LeBron James.
Ain't nobody doing that, I don't think.
No one's doing that.
Unless, it's like he going to gut the team anyway, so you might as well gut it. To get LeBron James, you're going to have to give more than they gave.
My question is, are Carmelo and them, or they only signed the 1-year deals?
1-year deals. They're free agents.
They have nobody.
They got nothing.
And there's not really that much in free agency.
Nope. They better go after DeAndre Ayton. Because he's not going back to the Suns.
A lot of people hold the Lakers by the balls because if you want me to come play there, I want this.
And they don't have much of that to give.
The only hope is Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine said he'll go there. And Paul George said he'll go there if Westbrook stays or some shit like that.
Ew.
There's a rumor going around that Paul George will play for the Lakers.
No comment. Ugh.
Pandemic Pete.
Okay, so they'll be an 8th seed.
No, they'll
They'll still be in the plan.
They'll probably have enough to make the playing game this year.
I'm happy. Like I said, the Lakers actually made a good hire now. Would it work with no picks and an old LeBron? We yet to see this.
And I tell you, if they hired him, he was LeBron approved.
Have to be.
Because Jeannie Buss, she doesn't know really what the fuck she's doing.
She's not her daddy.
No, I wish her daddy was alive because the Lakers would have never made those moves. They wouldn't have given up all those players. They wouldn't have given up all those draft picks if her father was alive.
Yeah, but that's the perfect example of a team selling their souls to win a championship.
To win a COVID championship at that. It's not even a legitimate championship in my book.
Now, here we go.
I don't care.
Is that you talking or is that Zachary talking?
There's no daiquiri. This is Chick-fil-A, brother.
I've never had Chick-fil-A.
It's pretty damn good. But I'm just saying.
I heard it is too. They're supposed to be opening one in Poughkeepsie.
Oh, about time.
Just never open on Sundays.
That's fine. There's one.
I want to go check. You sent me that shit. Oh, you tagged me to that shit with Ric Flair going to be in the area.
Yes, he's going to be in Poughkeepsie.
I think I might try to check that out. Northeast Wrestling isn't bad. No, they bring in some good people.
We went to a Northeast Wrestling show and their show was off the hook.
Yeah, that was the one at the stadium, right?
Yes, sir.
We got to see Jeff Hardy, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember that.
I gotta say, they sold for a fucking championship that they had to manufacture because remember the season was canceled, and LeBron pushed to have that AAU championship.
Yeah, yes, he did.
I don't go for it. Y'all can do it. I'm not gonna judge you. But I'm
No,
like,
I'm not a LeBron fan, so I can give two fucks how many championships he made. To me, like I said, like I'll tell anybody that says it, if Michael Jordan played for 18 years, that scoring title would be out of everybody's reach. All these things that LeBron has done because he's played for 17, 18 years, he wouldn't be close to them.
Facts. Everybody who come to LA is chasing a ring, and they're not gonna get it because they old and washed up.
Okay.
And that's why I say LeBron has 3 in the possible. He has a spade hand. He has 3 of the possible rings. Because that one I don't count. You can say he got 4 all he want. That one was an AAU tournament. Good look at this. They had people like TJ Warren looking like fucking Michael Jordan in the bubble. And you haven't heard from TJ Warren since.
Nope.
That lets me know that's bullshit. But man, we're gonna get some shout outs. I know we gotta get out this Friday. You know, it was a really good show, real spirited show. Fuck the Jets.
Fuck the Saints. Fuck the Giants. Fuck the
Fuck Jason
Lakers.
Whitlock. Fuck
Fuck
Stephen
A. Smith. Fuck Ronda Rousey.
Hell
You want
yeah.
to keep going? Fuck O.J. Simpson.
God
Fuck
damn,
Bill
what they gotta do
Cosby.
with it? Allegedly.
Fuck Bill Cosby.
Allegedly.
Fuck R. Kelly.
Okay.
They got him on video. Don't say allegedly.
Okay. Okay.
I seen that video too.
Fuck the NRA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck the NRA. It's ironic because they're holding their convention in Houston as we speak.
Yeah, and orange Carrot Top is supposed to be there.
Fuck him too.
Maybe somebody will take his ass out.
You know, shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. Jason, I love you. You're my people. Mo, you're awesome. Thank you for the people who showed up. Thank you, Mrs. B.
Shout out to the teachers for everything they deal with in this climate, the country.
Yes.
Teachers. Yes,
Absolutely.
Definitely. And shout out to y'all, man, for coming in and doing the show, man. I enjoy this very much, man. Like we growing. Y'all get the merch. Always get the merch.
Mm-hmm.
And Thursday we're gonna have a special guest on the show Thursday.
Yes.
We're gonna have Ralph and Ron Hunt on the show Thursday. And him and Rootless Lala having a little beef on Twitter right now. So that should be interesting.
The slapping tour is going to continue.
You're inviting Ruthless, right?
You know she's gonna be watching the show, right?
She's watching.
So she's gonna fucking come on the fucking show. I already fucking know. She'll be like, tag me in. And
the slapping tour will continue.
Will go left on Thursday.
I'd like to give you guys a shout out. Definitely love doing the show with you. I'd like to say hopefully this society wakes up and starts to take control of what's going on, because it's starting to get out of control. You know, innocent children. You know, when you start going after old people and children, that's a problem. Because those are probably, not to say weakest, but they're the ones that need the most looking over.
They're the most vulnerable.
Yes. And I think it's time for, you know, I'm not saying I like the fact that I'm able to have my guns. I like the fact that I'm able to express having my guns, but yet I'm not going and running to a school. First of all, if homie was being bullied in the high school, why did he end up at an elementary school? Why didn't he go to the high school? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good point.
It sucks.
You're taking your revenge on the wrong people.
You know, and let me shout out everybody that stopped by today. Definitely, and buy the merch because my beautiful face is on it.
Oh shit!
Good Lord!
Oh shit!
If you gonna want a hunk of man,
Oh,
This is what you want on your shirt.
you want a what?
A hunk of man.
A hunk of man.
You know what I want, Mo?
Yeah, I just
Show Jason what. Show Jason what I
We
want.
gonna hear this shit.
Show Jason what I want.
Try the fucking beauty on there, dog. Man. See, here's how we should feel. We on 2 shirts.
Exactly. Oops. Fuck you.
But this is gonna this shirt's gonna sell more.
I mean, it's hard to say. That the one I face on this is our best selling shirt. I'm just saying.
It's because it's been out longer.
Barely
Give the new shirt a chance.
About a month. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna be buying one, so
yeah, and mine's coming in later just because I'm on it. I'm in the middle. I like that.
I mean, I get all that, but still, motherfucker, you can't drive a car. What was it that he was trying to shoot people and drive the car at the same time?
Nah, he couldn't drive. He didn't have a license, so he didn't know how to drive.
Shit ain't hard. I've been driving since I was 14 years old. That shit ain't hard.
I know, but if he didn't know how to drive a fucking car, then that's what the fuck happened. What? He can't drive the car.
I can't wait for Thursday's show. I hope Ruthless Lala comes through the screen and clotheslines whoever it is that's coming.
Oh man, her and Ron had a fucking they've been going at it the whole day on Twitter.
oh boy. Thursday show's gonna be entertaining as fuck.
Even
more entertaining as fuck.
Pop our head in. And as soon as I put the fly out that he's coming, I know she's gonna be on that show.
Question: doing something on Sunday with AEW or no?
Fuck no.
Hell no. I'm not watching it live.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not watching it live?
No, I'll watch Nefarious Means on Monday.
Yeah,
I'll watch Nefarious Means live.
Hey, more power to you.
He said we need one more replay. This is for my boy Eric. He wants one more replay. And I call this Double Cheeked on a Sunday.
Double Cheeks on Sunday. What I like about that is the dude that screams ruthless right at the end of that. You hear
Man, that's funny, man. This is funny.
Oh, that shit is hilarious. But I'm sorry, that girl looks like Cherry.
Oh, fuck.
She does.
It does.
She does.
Wait. One more time.
Oh.
Yeah, she looked like a smaller version of Cherry.
Oh yeah.
But you know, you can't say that because Ruthless Lala and Cherry. They don't.
Shush.
So man, we'll be back Thursday, and like I say, y'all be back here Thursday because it might be some beef going down live on the show. So y'all tune in. This is your host Mo Young. You got the nefarious one, and you got the fucking thong wearing diabolical hater J. Oh fuck. We'll see y'all later.
I got the helicopter going, baby.
Good night. That's enough.
Oh no, we gotta get him off. Nah, fuck that. You gotta get off. We'll see y'all later. Peace.